dogs in a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 5, a possible closeout game today in the Eastern Conference Finals. What is up to Sean, Father Time, Steve Barker, Robert Zamora, my beautiful wife Christina, Ed in the house, Gary's in the house. What up, Diggs? How you doing? We got a good group right now. Vicky Adams in here right now. Tran checked in as well. Kinfolk, I see you. Rhonda, what up? Kelly, what up? Mad Steve, hello. Warren Smith, I see you too. Lucinda, hello. Lucinda, just so you know, the mail that comes in actually goes to a P.O. box. For me to actually pick up the mail, I have to get in a car and drive across town to go pick it up. I've got a couple of parcels waiting for me out there right now. I got to go pick those up. So just so you know, Lucinda, that is on my to-do list for tomorrow since we will be off tomorrow. There will not be an NBA game tomorrow night. I will not be streaming tomorrow night, but I will be working on a new piece of content. Seattle Seahawks on the move, Seattle Seahawks on the rise, and Seattle Seahawks making some insane, crazy changes. Obviously, no more DK Metcalf. Obviously, no more Tyler Lockett. They've also added in Cooper Kupp now, which is a very interesting ploy. So we'll be talking about all of that here in the coming days once we get that video recorded, edited, and published. But that's the next one in the pipeline. We're also working on a 49ers video, a Bills video, and a Colts video at the moment. Shout out to Old Haas. What up, Old Haas? Shout out to Brando. He says, what's our gang sign? Our gang sign? I don't know. Do we have a gang sign? How do you does anyone know ASL, American Sign Language? We can do FN with our hands and just do FN. I don't know. That could be our gang sign, Football Nation. That's a good one, actually. I like that. What up, Dredsky? How you doing? 707 saying what up, Super Mario. What up, Dredsky? Fist bumps to you, man. So, what's super interesting, guys? First of all, we're early, right? We're just getting started right now. You know what's super interesting, though? Man, I posted the same video, the Dallas Cowboys video, on both TikTok and on YouTube. And on YouTube, it's got about 500 views. And on TikTok, it's got about 35,000 views in the first, 8 hours, 12 hours, which is insane. I don't know why or how that's happened on TikTok, but you know what? I guess it's fine. We'll just make it work, and I guess maybe eventually we'll post all of our stuff on TikTok, and we'll just stay live here on YouTube. Shout out to Old Haas. Appreciate you. Who else in here? Miles, what up, Miles? I see you out there. Aika in the house as well. Ben, what's up? I need a Broncos video. It's already out, Ben. The Broncos video's been out for 3 weeks, bro. Where have you been? Go check it out. It's out there. It's there. It's there for you. Killing it, says Diggs. Appreciate that, bro. All right, guys. Well, what can I say to you guys that you don't already know? Besides the fact that the Indiana Pacers are up 3-1 in this series over the New York Knicks, and there's a high possibility that the Indiana Pacers will close this game out today. Whether that happens or not, I guess that is left to be seen. We out here, says Louie. What up, Louie? What up, Hailstorm? For Hailstorm, I see you out there saying what up, what up. New subscriber, appreciate you, Ben. Fist bumps to you, my friend. Richard saying happy Thursday / game night with Football Nation. Appreciate you. Eric Cloud is in the house. And I see you got that over 46.5 for Gil last night. Kudos. Yeah, dude. I got a good hit on my parlay last night. I made some bets on underdog last night, guys. The first one hit. We tripled up our money. We've got a second hit today. I actually need Miles Turner to get less than 3 blocks. If Miles Turner gets less than 3 blocks, I will get another triple up on my money. Of course, I'm a broke-ass B, so I only put down $15, but hey. Did he get 2 threes? Asks Warren Smith. He did, Warren. He did get those 2 3-point shots. Is Halliburton going to break the Knicks fans' hearts, or are the Knicks going to protect home court? Well, they didn't protect home court twice already in this series. Twice they've lost at home. This is the postseason stats, guys. Let's take a look at these two teams in the postseason so far. And, of course, we don't have tip-off just yet, so let's turn off the scoreboard for now. Let's turn off the basketball for now and do our full pregame analysis. We're going to blow this up. This will be fine. Cool. Also, there we go. Squared away. All set. Cool. All right, guys, this postseason, it is undeniable the Indiana Pacers have been the more, I guess, offensively affluent team. Does that even make sense? They're the most offensively affluent team in the East remaining. That's for sure, considering there are only 2 teams left in the East remaining here. By the way, new trivia quiz. And I did this trivia quiz today. Santino is actually working his other job tonight. What's super cool, man, he's actually bartending a 9 Inch Nails concert tonight, which is pretty sweet. I didn't even know that they were still touring, but that's where Santino's at. He won't be with us on the stream. He might pop in and out, but anyways, got to do the other job. Okay, guys, this is our time. This is our job right now. This is our full-time thing. So let's get into what we're here for. Indiana Pacers this postseason averaging 117 points per game. Field goal percentage, almost 50% from the floor and almost 40% from three-point land. That is going to be hard for any team to deal with. Yes, even the Oklahoma City Thunder, who is watching this game right now, waiting to see if they're going to go up against the Indiana Pacers or if it's going to be a game against New York. This will be interesting. This will be interesting right now. Why don't you make subscribers only comment mode, Mario? Tom, there's a reason that I do that, and it's because there are it holds people back from engaging. If we were to go into subscribers only mode for that, there's a lot of people who leave comments, and when they leave comments, if I acknowledge them, it's a dopamine hit, right? It's really cool to see the other person on the other side of the camera actually read your comments and let you know that they're still here. You know what I mean? And if I did that, I feel like I would hold people back from engaging with our content. And I want everybody to be engaged with the content, whether you're subscribed or not. It's okay if you're not subscribed. I'm not going to hold that against you. I comment on Graham's. I said this the other day. Like, some of my favorite YouTubers out there, I didn't subscribe to their channel for years, bro. Years, I'm talking. And I watch their stuff all the time, but I was petty, and I didn't want to hit the subscribe button. And you know what? I still left comments. I still hung around. But eventually, I guess I kind of got over it and was like, you know what, man? This guy has been helping me out and giving me advice and doing all this time in and time out. He's consistent and all of that stuff, right? So, anyways, my point to answer your question, Tom, the reason I don't do it is because I want everyone to be involved. Give me that dopamine hit. I got you too, Trent. Let's go, big dog. There's that fist bump to you. The whole Downward Spiral album and more. Too many great songs, says Richard Martin. We're still talking 9 Inch Nails out there? Shoot. Tom saying, yeah, but I didn't even know that I had not subscribed until after a week. Hey, but you know what? That's okay, though. You know what I mean? Like, it is totally fine, though, because you eventually subscribed. And what's interesting about YouTube is, like, the subscriber count is important. Saca la Mario dice, what's up, Hazer? Appreciate you, bro. I got a 6-leg parlay with the Pacers winning tonight. I've been following you since the playoffs, says Anthony's GTA RPs. Appreciate you. Let me actually share with you guys my parlay for tonight as well. Let me tell you guys what I'm doing here for Underdog. So, we need Miles Turner. That's the only piece that I'm missing for one other bet that I started from yesterday. It was a 2-part bet. Let's pull up my tracking right now. So, 2 picks in this one. What I needed was Cason Wallace to go under 10 points. That was successful. He had 8 points last night. And then Miles Turner, if he hits this one, it'll 3x the $15. We'll make $45 off of that one. So Miles Turner gets under 2.5 blocks. That'll be good. The second one here, and this might have been a really dumb bet. I did a 5-leg parlay, guys. I'm already fully aware that I'm most likely going to lose that $10 that I made this bet for. But let's just say that I do get all 5 of these parts right. I'll turn that $10 into $110. So 11x the money. These are my bets right here, right now. So my bets for today: Tony Bradley. Yes, Tony Bradley to get under 6 points and rebounds. That's probably going to happen because the New York Knicks are going to be all starters the whole way until the very end. I don't think Tony Bradley will even hit the court tonight. DeLon Wright, I need him to get under 1 3-pointer, so he cannot score a 3-pointer. I also went, all of these are unders, by the way. I took under on Ben Shepherd. I took under on Ben Shepherd today to make a 3-point shot. Don't know if I'll regret that one. If anything, that's the one area that I'm concerned about. On the other side, I took Landry Shamet to go under on the 3-point shots. And then my final bet is to get more points out of Pascal Siakam than OG Anunoby, and there's a 4-point spread, so whatever Pascal Siakam gets, -4 for that. This is my bet right here. So 10, looks like it's actually just to win 110. Dyslexia got me. Anyways, that's the bet right here. I know you guys can't see that because it's blurry. Also, this light is super orange. Let's go ahead and change that. I don't like how orange that is. Let's change this to a whiter light. That's a softer light. Man, that might be too fluorescent. Well, that works. That works. What's up, guys? Garfield's in the house. Bless up, Football Nation. Appreciate you. Kinfolk saying good luck, everyone. Yes, Warren, let me hear yours, bro. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Tell me what's up, Ali. I see you out there. Anybody else got any bets for today? By the way, if you are going to be sports betting, and I know this might sound really weird, guys, but try to bet smart. A 5-leg parlay is probably not going to hit, but it is 10x what your money is. Now, I decided to be cheap with it, and yesterday I made two $15 bets, and those pieces were just 2 players a pop, right? That is much more achievable to get than all of them. Anyways, dim it down a bit, and set the mood, cuz there's no one up here. It's Muhammad Al-Min. What am I supposed to do? Hang out with Pamela Henderson? Like, that's not gonna happen. Halliburton under 36 assists, points, and rebounds. Under. You went under for that. He says Jalen under 41.5. You also took the under. Cat took the over. Okay, on points and rebounds, 33. I like that one, Warren. That is a good one. And Pascal over 26.5 and rebounds. I like that one too. I hope you blow up and get professional commentating job with the Spurs. Prime Wemby, bro. I hope so too, Tutran. But at the same time, if I were to blow up and end up having one of those jobs with the San Antonio Spurs, they would set up a non-compete. I wouldn't be able to do these games anymore. Plus, I'd also have to skip football, and I wouldn't be able to do football games. I don't know, man. I don't think that they would act. I think you are overestimating how much those guys that are doing sports commentary are actually getting paid. This is our own brand, and we can do whatever we want. If we want to wear not a black tie, or if we want to wear a brown belt with black pants, I can do that, bro. Like, that's fine here. I don't necessarily know if I want to fall into those rules with everyone else. Okay. You guys are not here to listen to me ramble. Warren, thank you for letting us know what your bets are. The last piece on that parlay is Josh Hart over 18.5 and rebounds. Okay. I don't see Embiid playing these days after the regular season ends. Funny how that works, says Richard. Funny, though, isn't it? JJ Sword saying love big parlays, but never bet more than a dime on them. Facts, bro. Thank you, Anthony. Appreciate that. But you get to watch the games courtside. I mean, I would rather watch the games from my office drinking a beer, hanging out with you guys, with my wife and my son downstairs, in my own home, in the comfort of my house without my shoes on TV, where I get to watch the replays, where I get to do that, versus just saying, oh, yeah, I was courtside. Dude, I actually have a really good friend. I guess that's an overstatement. I actually have an acquaintance who I've partied with a few times, who is the guy who runs, like, the halftime shows for the San Antonio Spurs. His name is Jorge. My sister worked with him at SeaWorld years before. They were actually in a bunch of productions together. But Jorge, nothing against him or nothing like that. Actually, you know what? It's nobody's business. It's nobody's business. I'd rather not even talk about him. Point is that he has to do a couple side hustles as well. And that's kind of my point with it. Like, unless you're a player or a coach or part of the actual staff for an NBA team, we'll call it an auxiliary position, which is sports commentary, running the clock, running this, modest income. We can do the same from the comfort of our own home. Okay. Let's see. Dude, you will see Pacers at their best today, says Eurostar Performance. Well, they've been pretty good so far. Let's get back to the basketball game. I'm actually going to step away from the comments for just a moment, guys. I'm way behind on the pregame right now because we've been having our chit chat right now, which is still pretty cool. I like talking with you guys. But let's go ahead and get back into this. By the way, guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Let's see if we can't get to 100 before tip-off here. Tip-off will probably be in about 20 minutes here. They keep pushing it 10 minutes back. Okay, guys, let's take a look at the Game 4 recap. Game 4 at home for the Indiana Pacers. They won at home. No surprise there. They shot the basketball well. They got the rebounds well. They protected the basketball well, and they moved the basketball around really well. That is the biggest differences here between these two squads. Now, the New York Knicks still played admirably. They shot well from three-point land, 43%, 46% from the floor. They got to the stripe three more times than the Indiana Pacers. I guess I lied here. That's a 44, not a 24. They actually won the battle of the boards, but the translation there doesn't matter because the Indiana Pacers still won Game 4. So, Pacers won Game 4. What does that mean? Well, that means that this is do or die for the New York Knicks right now. The last time the Knicks made it to the last time the Knicks made it to an NBA championship, it was 1999 against my San Antonio Spurs. So, we all know how that ended. Go Spurs, go. And, yeah, man, I think that the New York Knicks, if they win this game, they will not win the next one. I do not see the Knicks advancing out of this round. I still believe that the Indiana Pacers are the stronger team. They were my dark horse from round one. I said it time and time again. And guess what, dude? Guess what, dudes and dudettes? I was right, which is crazy because I'm not often right. But I was right about this. Indiana Pacers are a solid team, and the Oklahoma City Thunder are also a solid team. That's probably the matchup that we will see starting June 6th, which, again, and by the way, the NBA Finals will start on June 6th. If it goes all 7 games, it'll be over by June 22nd. Okay. Let's do the box scores for each of these teams, and I made sure I double-checked because yesterday I had the accident of having all of these stats mixed up. This is now correct, guys. This is all straight-up facts right now. In Game 4, Tyrese Halliburton had a triple-double, bro. Tyrese Halliburton, 32 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds in the game. He also had 4 steals in Game 4. One hell of a performance for Tyrese Halliburton in that contest. And guess what? They got the win off the back of this triple-double. 38 minutes out there, nothing against Jalen Brunson and his 31 points. That's still commendable, but the rest of the pieces were missing, and it's because his team, his bench, the parts around Jalen Brunson cannot contribute. They are not contributing the way that they should be. Unless your name is Karl Anthony Towns, it's really just the Brunson and Towns show. Like, it's really just the Brunson Towns show in New York, and even that doesn't feel like it's going to last forever. I think they are going to need to make some changes in New York after this season. I could be wrong, but hey, what the heck do I know? Shout out to Green Beans. You're in here early, dude. Welcome back. Let's go. Assist discrepancy for sure, not just Tutran. Yeah. Take a look at this, guys. Rebound discrepancy here between the two, and 50% more steals as well for Tyrese Halliburton. He shot the basketball really well. He took 23 shots and knocked down 11 of them. Of those 23 shots, 12 of them, almost more than half, were three-point shots. He knocked down 5 of those. Not the same numbers over here for Jalen Brunson. Again, not bad numbers for Jalen Brunson, but when your team can't get rebounds and you can't get the basketball back, you're going to get less opportunities to shoot, which is kind of indicative based off of the numbers. Game 4, advantage Tyrese Halliburton. I am so sick, and it's nothing against you guys, but I do often hear this chat room say Tyrese Halliburton's overinflated. He's overrated. Everyone thinks Tyrese. No. Tyrese Halliburton is the team player that I told you he was, and he showed it in Game 4. Jalen Brunson is the all-star, the lone wolf, as I said before. And it's almost like the numbers tell a story. And if you can read the story out loud based off the numbers, guess what? Stories are captivating. All right, Roy saying, what's up, Football Nation? What up, Roy? How you doing, sir? We got AB saying, who you got your money on tonight? I did not pick a winner for today's game. I picked individual players to perform in certain ways. At Diggs, let's read another comment out here. We're reading a couple comments right now. Yeah, Towns is going to get 3 fouls by halftime, says Diggs. This game will be an all-out war, says Steve Baker. Jerem checks in. He says, at Diggs, there are a lot of channels where I'm not subscribed, but I also assume that YouTube will serve it up to me every time anyways. For some people, subscribing just feels like a commitment. That's true, Jerem. That is very, very true. BRB, no worries. Green will be here, bro. What up, Fun Stuff? How you doing? Welcome back, Fun Stuff. Richard Martin saying subscribing is easy and it doesn't require a thing. Well, for some people, they don't like seeing their algorithms change. If you subscribe to a channel, you'll start noticing that YouTube will start filling your feed with that person's stuff. And I noticed it myself, right? Some people subscribe to my channel, and I had a lot of my videos, all of my videos are still out there, including the old school ugly ones that I had when I first started YouTube. And when they sign up because of your live stream commentary, and then they see something they don't like, they unsubscribe. Anyways, not the point. Not even important right now. The only thing that is important, really more than subscribers and more than anything else, is the watch time and the engagement. Don't forget to comment, guys, not just in the chat area, but actually comment on the video. That is the best way to help support the channel. Victoria says, hey, Mario, I'm checking out the competition. Yay, Thunder. What up, Victoria Wilson? Welcome back. How are you? Hope you're doing well out there. Rhonda Davis checks in right now. Great tie. Let's effing go. She says, yeah, we went with a little texture on this one. You can barely see it, but it's got a little bit of texture. It's not a flat black. So, anyways, fun stuff. The New York Knicks are the Kings for comeback. No, they're not. Fun stuff. You got it mixed up. The comeback Kings are definitely not these guys. It's definitely the Indiana Pacers. Did you forget what happened against the Cleveland Cavaliers? Not once, but twice. A come-from-behind win. Pretty wild, man. I will say that. Svetislav, what's up, Svetislav? Appreciate you. I'm with you, Germ. I feel you. All right, guys, so we talked about the point guard positions. Why don't we take a look here at the shooting guard positions? Let's focus our attention here now. Mikal Bridges, Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard had a very bad outing from all aspects. He shot the basketball very poorly. 1 out of 9 shots landed for him. He did make 1 shot from the three-point line out of those 9 shots. That was the only bucket he knocked down. 7 shots from inside the stripe. He shot 0% from inside the three-point line. He did have a steal. He had 2 rebounds. He had 3 assists, but only 3 points in 29 minutes. Doesn't matter. They didn't need him. That's okay. Mikal Bridges did a good job over here. Mikal Bridges assists in that game. Points in that game. He had 17 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. You can see that he shot the basketball really well from three-point land in the last game. He actually shot it 80% from three-point land. Wow. Only 2 shots made inside. He took 15 shots, 10 of them inside the arc, and he only made 2 out of those 10 shots inside the arc. Maybe he's just better with a little more range. At least he definitely was in that last outing. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? How about Gallup? How about a Gallup? Like a Michael Gallup? Oh, Gallup. Okay, guys. Let's take a look at these small forwards here. Aaron Nesmith and Josh Hart. Now, this game is actually, this matchup is kind of close here. Aaron Nesmith, 16 points in the last game. Josh Hart had 12 points in the last game. He also had a double-double. So you had a player on once. I guess that's not necessary. Okay, I was a little mixed up right there. Okay, a double-double from Josh Hart. That's cool. The Tyrese Halliburton triple-double, much cooler, though. Either way, we're not comparing him to that. We're not comparing apples to oranges. We've got apples to apples here. We've got Aaron Nesmith, the small forward, starting small forward here for this squad. We've got Josh Hart, who technically is not the starting small forward today. I have him lined up here, but Mitchell Robinson gets a lot less playing time than Josh Hart, so I kept Josh Hart in the starting lineup, but Mitchell Robinson will get the start today. What we'll see is OG Anunoby slide into the small forward position. At power forward, we will see Karl Anthony Towns slide into the power forward position to be a starter, and then Mitchell Robinson will be the center to get things started off. Okay. Numbers. Getting a little bit ahead of myself. And also reading comments at the same time. I'm seeing Dustin check in. I'm seeing Tweet Love check in. I'm seeing Miles and Jeanette checking in saying, yo, big homie Mario, what up? Jeanette Jasper. Don't wet it. I'm with you. Big C payphone era check. For me, 25 summers. Got it. Grammar, punctuation, guys, help me out. I want to read your comments. Help me out. Drop some punctuation in there. That does help a lot more than you think. Let's read Miles' comment. Miles says, I got my hand slapped because the workers thought I was spoiling, which I was not, but I'm still here. Your energy, okay, I see you, Miles. No workers. We just got friends like Country Kisses cranking the wrench out there. Who else? Robert Zamora. We've got Lucinda out there as well with the wrench. CMC Alator out there with the wrench. We got some people who help us just to keep the chat clean. Miles, my genuine apologies to you, man. We all make mistakes. I trust my mods to handle everything the way it's got to be handled. And I still haven't had the meeting with the mods like I said that I was going to do, so that's definitely on me. But I am very thankful for everyone who helps out this channel, and I am very thankful for you to come back, Miles, and continue to be a part of our community, so appreciate it. What's the wrench? Diggs, take a look at Country Kisses. You can see that next to her name, there's a little wrench. You can see Robert Zamora. He's also got a little wrench next to him. That means that they are moderators. They help keep, yeah, exactly. That means that they're mods. So, super simple. Okay. So, shout out to the mods. Thank you for modding. Shout out to the regulars who keep coming back. Thank you for being patrons of this channel. I cannot stress how important it is to me and how much it means to me that you guys didn't just stumble on this channel and you were like, okay, that was cool. Whatever, man. That guy was all right. Whatever. Moving on. So, if you guys are entertained, you guys are digging it, you guys are choosing this channel over other channels, I'm doing something right. I appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah. Germ is on there. Germ's got the wrench as well. Finding the line between touchdowns, Chief, and I really hope the Chiefs score a touchdown. It's difficult. Okay, so grammatically is one thing. Punctuation would help. Let's see. Okay, let's, where we at on subs? So, the goal for tonight is to get to 32,000. We need 160 new subscribers tonight to get to that number. If we don't get there, that is fine. The only reason why I think that we would not get there is if this game is a one-sided blowout. If we have a close game, I think we can get to 32,000 tonight. But we need 160 more. Again, not going to force anyone to subscribe to this channel. It's not about subscribing to the channel. It's just about keeping you guys entertained and keeping you guys engaged. Okay, guys, who are we taking tonight? Who's going to have the better performance? Is it going to be Aaron Nesmith or is it going to be Josh Hart? Let me know in the comment area. What do y'all think, guys? Who will perform better? Will it be Nesmith or Josh Hart? What do you guys think? I wish I could moonwalk. It'd be really cool if I could moonwalk that way, but based off of yesterday's numbers, or I guess the day before yesterday's, KLB saying, Hart, hey, what up? Is that Kimbro out there? Nope, it says, hey, Mario, what's up? You don't have a name next to you? That's kind of interesting. Never seen a YouTube channel with no name. Shout out to you, man. Go Knicks. Let's see. Nesmith, okay. I see Leola saying Nesmith. Josh Hart is more consistent, says Tutran. Aaron Nesmith says LJ. Nesmith says Fred. Nesmith says Victoria. Vicky says Hart. Nesmith back for seconds. All right, guys. So I think the advantage here, based off of you guys, Vicky says Hart. So Dustin says Nesmith. Cheryl says Pacers all day. Brandon's just going to put the wrench. Brando's going to put the wrench next to everything the whole time. I like it. Okay, guys, let's pull up this one here, the power forward spot. This was my bet. So, my bet was that Pascal Siakam will outscore OG Anunoby by 4 points today. By 4, just so you know. Well then, what does that mean? Hey, it's been a minute, says 9 Clocks. What up, 9? How you doing, Eddie Hernandez in the house? Tweet love saying heart. Zelma playing Pacers. What up, Zelma? How you doing? Love the name, by the way. It's like Velma, but better, because it's with a Z. Okay, what up, Zelma? Good to have you in here. All right, guys, I'm taking Pascal Siakam to outscore OG Anunoby today, and he has been very, very good on the offensive board, on the offensive side of things. Meanwhile, OG Anunoby, an absolute stud when it comes to steals and blocks. That's not going to matter for this. The only thing that's going to matter for my parlay is Pascal Siakam outscoring OG Anunoby today. And if we look at the last piece here, guys, we have the center spot, Miles Turner and Karl Anthony Towns. In the last game, Miles Turner had 3 blocks. I bet for him to go under on the blocks category today. We'll see how that works out. I'm calling OG, says Eli. Go Pacers, says CM. See you later. We got a lot of Pacers fans in the house. Are there any Knicks fans out here? Before we get to tip-off, players coming out onto the court, guys. Let's see. Reveal yourselves, guys. By the way, quick shout out to Karl Anthony Towns. Also had a double-double, not just Josh Hart. 24 points, 12 rebounds. That helps big times. There are 2 things in life you can count on. Taxes and Mario on Football Nation bringing it. Let's effing go. Let's go, Prepper. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, Prepper. You still locked up, bro? Are you still locked up, Prepper? Welcome back, my friend. All right, over-under on the Giggity is 10. Oh, man, that number keeps going up, doesn't it, Father Time? What up, Freddie? I see you out there rooting for the Knicks. Tweet love saying Knicks. Big Al says go Knicks. Ying, all the way out in Japan, says go Knicks. I remembered, bro. I remembered, Ying. Shout out to Ball for Real out here. Nikita, I see you saying go Pacers. Vicky says go Knicks. All right, guys, let's get this game started. There we go, and just like that, this game is underway. I know, I definitely did not give myself any time to adjust, but the game has started. The basketball is in the hands of the New York Knicks. I will fix the screen right now. Here's the move for Jalen Brunson. He pulls up and shoots and scores the first shot of the game. Let's shrink myself down. Move the basketball to where it needs to go. New York Knicks have 2 points. Indiana Pacers have 0. Not a long enough pregame. I should have started the pregame sooner. There's the inside and a pass to the out. They're going to call a travel against Miles Turner. So Miles Turner will travel here. Indiana Pacers don't have 2 points. New York Knicks have 2 points. We've got 11:28 left to go. Let's just start the clock, and it will catch up. I guarantee you I'm going to end up behind schedule. But here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson goes to the Knicks logo. He's backing down Aaron Nesmith. He passes this to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns against Siakam. Towns palming the basketball, kicks this over to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson at the three-point line, hands off to Jalen Brunson. Brunson goes towards the bottom of the paint. He pulls up and shoots the baseline. Jay, that's another bucket here. Brunson up to 4 points today. 4 points for Jalen Brunson. Basketball in the hands of the Indiana Pacers after the baseline jump shot. Tyrese Halliburton passes this to Nesmith. Nesmith pulls up, kicks to Siakam. Siakam feeds inside, and it's overthrown. It's in the hands of Anunoby, who gets the steal. Here's the spin move. In trouble right now. Kicks this one over to Towns. Towns lets the three fly. It's no good. It is last touched here as it goes out of bounds by the Indiana Pacers. It will be Knicks basketball. Knicks basketball with 10:41 left to go. The clock has stopped. Welcome, Father Time. How you doing, sir? Call it 6 for bots, over under. I would definitely say over on the bots today. Something tells me we'll go over on the bots today. Here's the move, guys. A little spin move, a pump fake. A shot will go up in the air, and it rattles the rim, but already 6 points today. Shout out to Peter Hahn, a $10 super chat. Let's go. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you, Peter. Thank you very much. Here we go. Tyrese Halliburton to Miles Turner for 3. Turner buries the three-point shot. He's only allowed one more before my parlay is gone. Here is Brunson. Brunson goes up. Brunson passes this to Anunoby. Anunoby feeds this one to Bridges. Bridges passes this to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with it at the three-point line. He passes this over to Brunson. Brunson will drive. He goes upstairs for Mitchell Robinson, and Robinson gets the alley-oop. 9:52 left to go. The New York Knicks up 8-3. Andrew Nembhard with it. Nembhard goes towards the top. He passes this to Miles Turner, who bobbles the pass but recovers. Pascal Siakam passes that one over to Nembhard. Nembhard will drive. He pulls up, kicks to Siakam. Siakam pump fakes the three. He lets it fly. Siakam off the rim there. I need Siakam to outscore OG Anunoby by 4 tonight. Otherwise, I'll lose those $10, but it's okay. It's only $10. Small fries, guys, small fries. Here's the move. OG will drive. He will draw the foul, so OG Anunoby goes to the stripe with 9:22 left to go. And like I said, the clock is going to catch up. Here we go. Let's stop the clock. We go to the stripe. So far in this game, Jalen Brunson has 6 of the New York Knicks' 8 points. He also has an assist there as he gave the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson. So of these 8 points, Jalen Brunson has contributed in one way or another in every single point, except for that one that just fell for OG Anunoby at the free throw line. He did knock down the first, so one additional point there for the New York Knicks, and it looks like a timeout has been called by the Indiana Pacers already. Is it a timeout or is this a personnel swap? Looks like a timeout will be called here by the Indiana Pacers. So we're going to a quick commercial break. All right, guys, let's get this stat board pulled up for y'all. Let's get the stats pulled up for you guys. Boop, 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 boo. Ah, sugar. Not MLB. I need NBA. NBA, Indiana Pacers, New York Knicks. Perfect. Where's my stat board? Stats. Settings, drop down, game tracker, bam. There you go, guys. These are your stats for today. These are your stats for today. No push-ups today, says Brando. Miguel dice, ¿Qué onda, dominicano? ¿Qué onda, papá? How you doing, Miguel? Miguel Perez, ¿qué tal, mi amigo? Shout out to all of the New York Knicks fans watching this game. Shout out to all of the Indiana Pacers fans watching this game. I know that this is going to be a little nerve-wracking. Indiana Pacers fans looking to get back to the NBA Finals. New York Knicks hoping to get back to the NBA Finals for the first time in 26 years. Love the way we've started this game for the Knicks. Got Brunson for 35+. Mario Gonzalez says, I'm late, bro. No worries, man. You missed absolutely nothing, man. Akuna Matata. Eddie, what's up? Oh, we're fighting today. Hashtag New York Knicks in 7, says Eddie. Zebra's letting them play at least. That's true, Brando. Yeah, Brunson came out the gate pretty hot, huh? Brunson starting off pretty hot. Early in the game, guys, 80% from the floor here for the New York Knicks. 50% from the floor there for the Indiana Pacers. I think I can actually shrink this down a little bit more, too. Let's pull that in. I'm going to shrink this out just a hair. And then we'll bring this down just a little bit more as well. Cool. That's more stats right there. 1 rebound so far? Yeah, I guess so. And this entire game, only 1 shot off the board. Lots of let's take a look at this. So only 1 rebound in this game. How is that possible? 2 missed shots. Oh, because nobody rebounded and went out of bounds. Peter Hahn, wouldn't that be awesome? He says, if everyone gave $10 to Super Chat to Football Nation, that sure would be, Peter Hahn. But there are people out here who have some financial barriers, and they're attending this live stream today because of so. Now, if you guys are wanting to contribute in some way that isn't a financial contribution, help a brother out, hit the like button, share this video with at least one other person. You can send it to them on a DM, send it in your family group chat, say, hey, look, check out this clown who's wearing the tie. He likes to talk really fast. It's kind of cool. I've been watching this guy. Looks like something will happen here, guys. We are going to get back from this commercial break in just a moment, so let's bring up the basketball. We're going to get an additional free throw coming. We had 1 free throw. We should be getting 1 more here for OG Anunoby. We should be getting 1 more here for OG Anunoby. Let's turn on the stats here. Will the Pacers close out the Knicks tonight, man? I guess we're going to find out for sure. Thank you, Robert Samora. Appreciate that. Robert Samora gifting 5 Football Nation memberships. Here we go, y'all. OG Anunoby shoots the free throw. That second free throw is also good. So the score is now 10-3. The score is now 10-3. The New York Knicks up by 5. The game is still early on, guys. Let's move up. Let's take the shot. Pascal Siakam will knock that one down. That's good for me. Siakam, 5. The Indiana Pacers have 5. New York Knicks have 10. Siakam and OG Anunoby have the same number of points right now. Mikal Bridges with the basketball. Bridges goes to the right. Bridges will drive. He goes up. He passes across. It's in the hands of Towns. Towns will step, shoot off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam brings the basketball up court. Siakam kicks this one out to Nembhard. Nembhard, a lane wide open. Kicks it to Nesmith. Nesmith for 3. No good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson brings the basketball up court. Brunson moves to the right. He zigs when he's supposed to zag. A little shake and bake here. He gets the screen from Mitchell Robinson. Brunson still with it. A whistle comes in, and it looks like we will get a Brunson who's down on the ground right now. He's holding his knee. Is he okay? Everyone on his team is around him. I think he's all right. Okay. Brunson getting up right now. Go Spurs, go! But going for the Pacers this playoff, says Jeremy Trejo. Bendiciones, dice Luis Garcia. Gracias, Luis. Thunder and Pacers is going to be boring finals. I don't think so, G-Reg. I think Thunder and Pacers are going to be a sick finals. At least for those people who like basketball for the sake of basketball, not for the sake of who's the most followed team. I think it's going to be a great postseason. A great NBA Finals. Okay, the basketball to be inbounded from the baseline, guys, or from the sideline, excuse me. Mitchell Robinson has the basketball now. He passes this over to his right-hand side. There's a feed from Karl Anthony Towns. It's poked away and stolen by the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton with it. He stops. Passes this to Turner. Passes back to Halliburton. Tyrese with it. All the way backed up to the halfway line there. Mid-court line. He goes up. He feeds to the three-point line. Another pass. Shepherd for 3. And there goes my parlay. Shepherd knocked down that 3, so there's $10 gone. All right, well, that's it. So Shepherd knocked down the 3. I easily could have taken the over on that, and I took the under. That's on me. Anyways, here we go. Backing a man down. Brunson will pull up and shoot. Brunson, no good. It's rebounded by Shepherd. Shepherd feeds to Halliburton. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam backs up. I didn't take the flex on that parlay either. I could have still been alive. There's the shot. That shot from Siakam, no good. That's what happens, man. People get greedy. I got greedy last night. I made a little bit of extra cash on my last bet. I got greedy. That's my fault. Eso pasa. Eso pasa. Eso pasa. Okay, guys, there was a foul here. Looks like Siakam drew the foul against Karl Anthony Towns. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns made the contact there. So Pascal Siakam to knock this one in. Ouch, lost the under in half a quarter. Yeah, I know, Father Time. It's okay. Siakam also misses that first free throw, so the score is now 8-10 still remaining. The score is still 8-10. Nothing has changed. New York Knicks, with all of their timeouts, Indiana Pacers have used one in the last game. In Game 4, Pascal Siakam put up a boatload of points, guys. Siakam with 30 in the last one. Here he is at the free throw line. He shoots this one. He scores. So the score is now 9-10. Indiana Pacers down by just 1. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson comes up to the middle of the court. Brunson going to move. He passes this to the three-point line. Another feed to the corner. A pass inside. Mikal Bridges to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson passes back to Bridges. Bridges almost loses it. Shot clock down to 5. Bridges will pull up and shoot. Bridges will knock it down. 12-9. Here we go. Going around the left-hand side. Tyrese Halliburton passes to Pascal Siakam. Siakam on the dribble. Siakam, a little spin move. He will shoot. No good. The putback also no good for Shepherd. The basketball goes out of the baseline, and we end up with New York Knicks basketball. I will say, guys, I did have 2 bets, so even though I lost one of my parlays, as long as Miles Turner does not get 3 blocks in this game, then I'll still end up with a positive Look, you win some, you lose some, as long as the outcome is income. And it looked like there was a block right there. That's the first block for Miles Turner, I believe. There's the pass back to Siakam, back to Halliburton, and now Halliburton has it. He's showing off the moves. He goes up, he shoots. Halliburton up off the glass. It's no good. And rebounded by rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns passes this to OG Anunoby. He brings the ball up court. Anunoby goes towards the right-hand side. He is going to do a little spin move here. He goes up, puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebounded there by nobody. A foul over the back here. Indiana Pacers will commit the foul, and it looks like Robinson will get the inbound pass here in just a moment. Looks like Knicks look like they're using the pass it to Will playbook from Fresh Prince. Pass it to Will. Just pass it to Will. All right, guys, there's the inbound pass to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson with it. Here's the pass to Anunoby. Anunoby, the step back tray. No good. Rebounded by Miles Turner. Turner pushes this forward to Shepherd. Shepherd pushes this forward to Halliburton. Halliburton, the pump fake. Halliburton shoots. He is fouled at the three-point line. Tyrese Halliburton will shoot three. So Halliburton is fouled, and he goes to the stripe. Let's get the clock correct here. I also need to get myself checked back in. We'll let that tick down. Let's turn on the stats for you guys and bring this over. Here are your numbers for today's game. On the court right now, Tyrese Halliburton knocks down the first. He is at the free throw line. Let's get this situated. 6:05 left to go. 6:05 left to go. Halliburton makes 2 of the first 3 shots, and if he makes this third one, we'll be all tied up. Similac money, you a fool, says Tutran. Hey, man, as long as the outcome is income. Plus, that is all bonus money that I got when I used my own promo code on. That is literally the money that I got as my promo code money. I'm not even into my actual money right now. Let's turn this off. If you sign up using our promo, guys, you guys will also get bonus money, bonus cash to make simple mistakes. Here is Brunson. Brunson passes this. Another pass to the three-point line. There's the shot, and it's a swish right there. Karl Anthony Towns buries the three. It is 15-11. The missed free throw earlier keeps it at 11. Shepherd under. That's actually Nembhard who shoots under the rim. No good. Rebounded here. Coming up court with it, Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the three-point line. He passes this one over to Towns. Towns goes up. He shoots. He scores. Karl Anthony Towns, 17 points for the New York Knicks, 11 points for the Indiana Pacers. Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard steps inside. He goes to the paint. He pulls up and shoots. He knocks that one down. Andrew Nembhard, 13-17 now. Indiana Pacers down by 4. Jalen Brunson with the basketball. He goes down laterally here. He's at the wing by the Madison Square Garden logo. He goes to the corner. He comes back. He's now at the straightaway here. He pulls up and shoots. He shoots. He scores! That's a buried 3 right there for Jalen Brunson. The score is 20-13. Here are the Indiana Pacers. Andrew Nembhard with it. Nembhard kicks this one back to Shepherd. Shepherd to Obi. Obi back to Nembhard. Nembhard over to Obi. Obi steps back, pump fakes the 3, kicks this to Halliburton. Halliburton with it. He goes left. He continues to drive. Shot clock down to 3. The three-point shot flies. It's no good, and it's in the hands of Mitchell Robinson. Bad shot there. Here is Brunson for 3. Brunson for 3 again! Back-to-back three-point shots. It's a 10-point game. 4:23 left to go in the first quarter, and the New York Knicks are up by 10. Where are my Knicks fans at now? Where you at, Knicks fans? Let's find out. If you were a Knicks fan, drop your basketballs. Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Val? How you doing? Okay, we got 767 people watching this live stream right now. Appreciate y'all kicking it with me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Welcome, welcome, one and all. Country in here with the basketball. I see you, Country Kisses. Val, dropping her basketball, saying, let's go, Nick Jr. Let's go, Karina. I see you. Let's go. Terrell saying Brunson. Bang, bang. Chill at will. Chill at will. Chill will. Chill dropping in his basketball. Go Knicks. I see you out there. Ying saying, let's go Knicks. Jeremy saying, right here. Marty ready to party. AB still rooting for his Pacers. Pacers need to set their feet, says KC. Donkey, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that an alligator? What is that? What on earth is that? I don't know what that emoji is. I can't make heads or tails of it. Pacers in 4, says Tiffany Frazier. Well, this is game 5, so not to burst your bubble or anything, Tiffany, but technically not possible. Game 4 already happened. Let's see. Darkwing dropping the money. Doing awesome here watching you. Thank you, Val. Buka, I see you out there. Knicks for Tweet Love. Pick him the basketball because I'm a 360 between the legs and dunk it, says Mario Gonzalez. Dude, I can't even touch rim. If you can dunk the basketball, you don't even got to do the 360 because I can't block you, bro. Shout out to Junior. I see you out there. Junior checks in with the basketballs. Who else out here? We got Eddie dropping the orange and blue. We got Lucinda who says, I just want football. I'm with you, Lucinda. It's almost there. We're almost there. Chill at will. I see you, bro. Let's go. Lakers in 5, says Germ. Okay, Louie, I see you with, are those 2 raccoons? I love it. Crow Little saying basketball. Knicks need the series to go to 7. They will. Pacers going to beat New York City. Just buffering right now. It looks like we're just buffering here. This dude is crazy different, says Jesus. Jesus. Josie Fuzz Gaming? How do I say your name, Fuzz Gaming? You literally just made my brain glitch. I thought it said Jesus, but that's not what it says. It says J-E-U Josephus? I don't even know what language that is. I'm trying to make sense of it in my head. But I appreciate you. This dude is crazy different. You already know, man. Hey, game recognized game. Am I right, bro? You know it. All right, guys, let's see. They need to win in New York, he says. They can. I can't dunk, says Mario. Well, this Mario can't dunk either. What up, Buka? All right, guys, commercial break is over. Commercial break coming to an end. 4:23 left to go in this first quarter. We're going to get back to it right now. Let's see what we can do. I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves so far. Louis Loa, what up? Saying, I appreciate it, Mario. Pacers going to steal this one and head to the casa. Down 281. She meant Pacers in 4 quarters, says not JT. Here we go, guys. Indiana Pacers do have the basketball now. Let's get this first quarter wrapped up. Basketball in the hands of Obi Toppin. Obi passes this one to Bryant. Bryant passes this one backwards to McConnell. McConnell will drive. McConnell will pull up, lay that up off the glass, but it's no good. A rebound by Bryant. He shoots again. That one is no good. It goes out of bounds through the baseline, and it stays Indiana Pacers basketball with 4:03 left to go. So 4:03 left to go in the first quarter. We have to get the inbound pass now. TJ McConnell with the basketball. At the baseline, McConnell feeds inside, and quickly Obi Toppin goes up. He is fouled immediately right there. Obi use the force. He goes to the free throw line. Let's see if he can knock these down. Here's some stats for you guys. Fresh new stats. Don't y'all like the stats for our stats heads? Didn't Spud Webb dunk a few times? Yeah, he did. And he was, what, 5'6", 5'7"? Ridiculous. Muggsy, 5-1 assists turnover ratio, best in history. That's cool. I did not know that, Germ. Hypnotic saying, I love you, man. I love you too, bro. Thanks for checking in, Hypnotic. Yusufus? I think that's right. Did I say that right? Yusufus Gaming? Okay, Yusufus Gaming in the house. Appreciate you, bro. Candlelight Mood saying Casanova. Or wait, Pacers going to win this game. I'm reading things. I'm going to step away from the comments, guys, so I can call this game the way y'all need it to be called, the way y'all expect it to be called. Let's turn off the stats. The basketball in the hand of the New York Knicks right now. Brunson with it here. He passes this one. No, he doesn't. He still has it. Brunson with it. By the way, I got to add 2 points. Both of those free throws landed there. There's the fadeaway jump shot from the free throw line. It does get the friendly shooters roll, guys. The score is 25-15 now. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. Basketball in the front court for the Indiana Pacers. Obi Toppin passes this one to Shepherd. Shepherd passes this one over. One more pass, and now it's in the hands of McConnell. McConnell goes to the straightaway. He goes to the paint. He kicks it out to the three-point line. A lot of ball movement. Shepherd at the elbow. Passes to McConnell. McConnell lets it fly. McConnell knocks it down, and it's 18-25. Indiana Pacers down by math 7. Okay, basketball is now in the hands of Bridges. Mikal Bridges passes this over to Brunson. Brunson backed up right now, and Brunson feeds a pass all the way across court here. Looks like McBride with it. McBride will drive. McBride will fight for the shot. He's going to get stripped right here. It's in the hands of Halliburton. It is stolen right here by the Indiana Pacers. Toppin back to Halliburton. A little give and go. Back to Obi. Obi Toppin a pump fake. He drives. Kicks it out to McConnell. McConnell drives now. A lot of fake drives. A lot of ball movement right here. Back to Halliburton. Back to, looks like Shepherd. Shepherd pump fakes. Shepherd shoots. Shepherd does not score, and Mitchell Robinson gets the board. Robinson passes this one to Bridges. Bridges feeds this one forward to Hart. Hart with it now at the corner at the... Wow, wide open, back door left open for the New York Knicks, and knocking on it, not even knocking, just barreling his way through. Mitchell Robinson gets the dunk. Here's the cross-court pass to Obi Toppin. Obi lets it fly. Obi off the back of the rim, and rebounded by Jalen Brunson. Brunson brings the basketball up court. Brunson with it now. It is 18-27. Brunson shoots. It's off the front of the rim, and rebounded by McConnell. McConnell to Toppin. Toppin gonna lose the basketball. It rolls out of bounds. And Toppin already running back this way, and the official points and tried to say that it was New York basketball. But even the players were like, nah, bro, are you blind? It was clearly out on me. The official points in this direction. Meanwhile, Obi Toppin is already backpedaling, trying to go back over to this side. Here we go, guys. It's going to be one of those days, huh? All right, guys. All right, y'all. 1:46 left to go in the first. We're still waiting for this inbound pass. The basketball did go out the baseline right now. 1:46. Let's start the clock. Basketball has been inbounded. It's in the hands right now of Jalen Brunson. Brunson at the top of the screen. Brunson working against Shepherd. He cuts down towards the bottom of the screen. He kicks it to the three-point line, and here's Josh Hart, who finds himself in the paint. Kicks it to Mikal Bridges, who lets that three ball fly. It's no good. It bounces off the rim, and it's rebounded by McConnell. McConnell feeds to Siakam. Siakam shoots. Siakam scores. 20-27. 20-27. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson goes to the top of the screen. Brunson works his way around. A little spin move here. He drives, pulls up, a little pump fake. He shoots that shot. That shot there, no good. A rebound for Pascal Siakam. Siakam kicks this one to McConnell. McConnell to Shepherd. Shepherd, a sidestep, a pass to McConnell. McConnell with it, doesn't like the look. They are down by 7. Shot clock down to 10 right now. Game clock. A three-point shot flies there. It's knocked down. Wow, Benedict Mathurin knocks down a three-point shot here. So Benedict Mathurin gets the three-point shot to fall. Here's Josh Hart with the basketball. About 40 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Mikal Bridges at the Knicks logo goes towards the bottom of the screen. He will step up and kick to the three-point line. Looks like no shot is going to fly here. A pass to Josh Hart at the straightaway. Josh Hart, no good. Rebounded by McConnell again. 25 seconds left to go in this quarter. Let's add just a few seconds here. 25 seconds left to go in this quarter. Actually, it looks like we are right on the money here with the clock. McConnell hanging on to it. He's at the three-point line. He passes to Mathurin. Mathurin wedged here. He's going to let it fly anyways. No good. A rebound by the New York Knicks. Knicks full court shot. Ooh, it rattles the rim but does not drop. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the first quarter. Welcome, welcome one and all. If this is your first time watching Football Nation, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm in a mood. Maybe it's because I ate too many Starbursts today. Definitely went out and got a big bag of Starbursts. Why? I don't know. Definitely not in my diet plan, but hey, it is what it is. All right, guys, Knicks up by just 4. Our goal for today's live stream is to get to 32,000 subscribers. We need 150 more. Let's start by getting to 31.9. Let's start by getting to 31.9. Look at that. We got chat bots checking in right now. Love the energy, says Cheryl. Lewis saying, I need Brunson to make 25 and assists and 3 points. 3 points. You need a lot to happen, huh, Luis? I did too, man. I needed a lot. And I knew it was going to happen. All right, guys. Favorite Starburst color? Bro. Okay. That's a good one. What's your favorite Starburst color? Q&A for the entire crowd, for the entire audience. Guys, let me know out there in the chat area. There's two things that we like to do during commercial breaks. We either read some stats or we read some chats. Today, we're going to do both. I'm going to read the chats right now. It is the end of the first quarter. We are waiting to get the second quarter started. Looks like AB says pink. I got one of those right. I actually got pink and yellow both in my hands right here, right now. How about that? Pink strawberry, says Junior. By the way, I'm going to actually type into the chat right now a cocktail recipe for you guys. 1 ounce vanilla vodka. 1 ounce watermelon pucker. Actually, be closer to about a half an ounce. A drink recipe for a pink Starburst. If you've never had it, you got to try this, guys. Half ounce sweet and sour. Splash Sprite. Right there, guys. That right there is delicious. That is one of my favorite shots ever. Let's see. Let's read some of these comments. Did Towns foul out already or did someone get hurt? No, Towns just doesn't get a whole lot of time. He is on the court right now. Right checking in. Shamet also checking in. Let's see. Adriana says she likes the red. Leola says she likes the yellow. Mario says he likes the pink. Giggity. Pink for charity, says TaylorMade. Robert likes orange. Look, man, they all taste delicious. You guys, wow, that is so loud. I hate my neighbors sometimes. Their music is just ridiculously loud. Okay, this is going to sound really gross. This might sound super weird to you guys, but I actually like to nibble on them first. Like I gnaw grooves into my Starburst. I'm literally going to let you guys know how I eat my Starburst. This is super weird. Don't judge me. But I like to gnaw on my Starburst and put grooves in them. And then I take the tahini and I pour the chili powder into my hand. And I take my Starburst and I dip it into my chili powder. And then I pop it in like that. And if you've never tried it, I mean, do you, bro. But hey, man, you do you, I'll do me. Second quarter underway. Let's get this started. Basketball at the bottom of the screen right now. It is in the hands of Wright. Wright passes this to Shamet. Shamet wrapped up. He goes to the top of the straightaway. And now he's at the little hash right here. He feeds to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns trying to back a man down. Shot clock down to 1. Towns shoots, and he scores. Somehow he gets that shot off. Basketball in the hands of Benedict Mathurin. He passes to Obi Toppin. He passes to McConnell. McConnell with the basketball. He likes the look. He shoots. That is off the back of the rim, but Pascal Siakam gets the rebound. Siakam does a little turnaround here. He's still got the basketball. He is in trouble. He's double-teamed. Nobody coming to help him. Finally, McConnell bails him out. He gives the basketball back. A little give and go to McConnell. McConnell will shoot. McConnell will score. The score is now 25-29. There is the inbound pass. Shot clock just getting started here. Game clock down to about 10 minutes and 45 seconds. I'll get my game clock lined up correctly. Here's the pass over to McBride. McBride passes to the bottom of the screen to Josh Hart. Josh Hart will drive. Josh Hart doesn't like it. He kicks to the three-point line. A three-point shot way off the mark. It is rebounded by Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin with it. He's at the bottom of the screen. He steps up, doesn't like the look, passes this over to Siakam. Siakam to McConnell. McConnell to Obi. Obi lets it fly. And it looks like Obi hit the dark side there. No good. Here's the basketball in the front court now for the New York Knicks. Going towards the top of the screen. Kicks it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart to Shamet. Shamet against McConnell. Feeds inside to Towns. Towns at the top of the key. He does a little Euro. He goes up, gets the foul, and one New York Knicks. That stops the clock with 10:05. The New York Knicks keeping this series interesting. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Are we still thinking that the New York Knicks are going to not close this game or not get the win here at home? They might win the battle, but will they win the war? Where is Halliburton? Halliburton's on the bench right now. Davlus. Pro Gorilla says, what up? Hi, Robert. What up, Pro? How you doing, Pro Gorilla? I bet you guys think I am absolutely crazy for my chili powder thing. Adriana says, what? That sounds amazing. Game changer. My wife thought I was crazy until she tried it, and now that's like the only way we eat our Starbursts. All right, guys, the shot does fall right there for Karl Anthony Towns. The basketball back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers now. Benedict Mathurin with it. He's trapped at the three-point line. He passes this to McConnell. McConnell will pull up. He passes to the elbow, and Obi Toppin sees the lane. He shoots. He scores. The score is 27-32. New York Knicks at the top of the screen. Here's the move. Steps on the gas. Goes all the way. Kicks it to the three-point line. He stepped on the sideline. That's definitely a turnover for the New York Knicks. Shamet turning the basketball over. It will be Indiana Pacers ball with 9:37 left to go. Here we go. Basketball already up here in the front court. Here's the pass to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin finds the lane. He goes up, lays that up and in. Easy shot for Obi Toppin. 29-32. 9 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first half. Bringing the basketball up right now. We've got Josh Hart. Josh Hart kicks this one over to Wright. Wright passes this one to McBride. McBride a jab step. McBride will drive. He is in trouble. He's under the rim. Kicks it to Shamet. Shamet to Hart. Hart, a wide open shot for Wright. It's no good. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns goes up. He shoots. He scores. Another bucket for Cat. And Karl Anthony Towns is starting to have himself a day. Slowly, quietly, nothing explosive, but it's still there. Here's the pass to the three-point line. Siakam lets it fly. Siakam, swish. 34-32, Indiana Pacers down by 2. Shamet bringing the basketball up court. He's double-teamed in his own backcourt. Brings it up here to the New York Knicks logo. He will go around the right side. He's at the straightaway now. Passes this one to Wright. Wright with the basketball now. Kicks this one over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns working against Siakam. He is double-teamed. He's palming the basketball. Passes to McBride. McBride shoots and scores! And the score is 37-32 with 8:15 left to go. Basketball in the hands of Pascal Siakam. Siakam fighting against that tough defense from Karl Anthony Towns. Here is Obi Toppin now. Good zone defense by the New York Knicks defenders. There is going to be a shot. It is no good and rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart brings the ball up court. Josh Hart steps on it. He goes up. He shoots. He scores. And one. New York, let's go! The New York Knicks with another bucket there. 7:54 left to go. Good game so far. Indiana Pacers, though, you know the Indiana Pacers, you can never count them out, especially since most of this quarter has happened so far without Tyrese Halliburton on the court. When he gets back in, this will change some things. We'll see what happens if we get a personnel change. Let's bring up some stats for y'all. All right, guys, we are at the free throw line right now. Looks like Josh Hart going to shoot the and one opportunity right now. Josh Hart to shoot the and one. Pascal Siakam, 8 points. Obi Toppin has 6 points. We got TJ McConnell with 5. Benedict Mathurin with 3. Aaron Nesmith has yet to score. Interesting. Aaron Nesmith has yet to score. He has more fouls than points at this point. There's that and one opportunity. Josh Hart knocks it down. He now has 3 points. Let's turn off the stats. Start the clock once again. Here we go. Basketball back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. The score is 40-32. 40-32. McConnell with it. McConnell kicks to Mathurin. Mathurin pulls up. Mathurin kicks this one over. Nesmith gets the basketball poked, and it doesn't matter. It's recovered by Siakam, but there will be a foul there. OG Anunoby holding his left knee. I wonder if he's okay. He might be fine. I think maybe knees collided right there. 7:37 left to go. Let's stop the clock here. Maybe 7:27. Ooh, he landed on Siakam's left ankle. Looks like he might be okay. There's the inbound pass. Benedict Mathurin has it. Mathurin will go up a little euro. He shoots. He will miss, and it will be rebounded by the New York Knicks. Josh Hart with the basketball. Hart brings it into the front court. He passes this to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns now with it. Towns at the top of the screen. He shoots from just outside the paint. It will be rebounded by Pascal Siakam when we come back the other way. Aaron Nesmith at the wedge. He passes this one over to Siakam. The straightaway tray. No good. It's rebounded this time by the New York Knicks. Josh Hart slowly bringing the basketball up court. We are at the bottom of the screen. He's at the Madison Square Garden logo using the screen and the feed after the screen. And it looks like Towns is going to object right there against the official for not blowing the whistle there. A lot of contact, 6:56 left to go. The basketball went out the baseline right here. Timeout has been called by the New York Knicks. Let's see what's going on here. All right, guys. So, let's ask a quick question. What is maybe not the best, but most memorable Christmas present you have ever received? I have a new son, guys. My son is barely 6 weeks old. He's about to be 7 weeks old this Sunday. And I cannot wait for his first Christmas. I know we're a far ways away from Christmas, but my brain went down a rabbit hole. I thought, well, the New York Knicks play on Christmas every year. They play on Christmas all the time. Christmas. What about Christmas for you guys? I'll tell you mine, and this is going to sound really, really weird for y'all, but my most memorable Christmas present was not the PlayStation that we got. This was back when it was like when the PS2 had just come out. My older brother bought us 2 presents. He got us a PlayStation, which was cool, but we were more excited about the fact, and we love sour stuff. I'm telling you, Sour Patch Kids, sour candy, all of it. He literally got us a giant box of like a restaurant-sized box of limes, and we ate that whole box in like 3 weeks. Luckily, we all still had our baby teeth, but those teeth came right out, I tell you what, but I do remember that. Let's see. A Game Boy Pocket. That's a cool one. It's D. Kai the God got an Xbox. A Light Bright, says Mike Silva. Yeah, a box of limes was my most memorable and actually my favorite Christmas present to this day, which is silly to say, man, but when it comes from the people you love, you know, it's one of those things. Congrats, bro. Christmas is special. Don't let society change it, says Thomas. Probably. Let's see. Shout out to everyone in the chat, says Dan Tellis. What up, Dan? Welcome back, homie. Nixmas Day, says Nathan J. Nice. Oh, Steve Barker got Colts tickets once. Okay. Let's see. My first silver toy poodle. A silver toy poodle. What's that? Let's see. When CD player now came out, and I got it when the CD player first came out, you got a CD player? Facts, bro. My wife bought a new Peterbilt 379. What's that? I don't know what that is. An iPod. A whole cow. That's a cool present. Did you really get a whole cow for a present, for a Christmas present? We got to get some context with that, Lori. We got to get some context with that. Let's see. A bicycle with 12 inches of snow on the ground. Had a blast, says Robert Samora. That's a cool one, too. A pet bunny that I named Claus. That's cute, Amanda. I like that one. Richard says my first bass guitar. It took me to college, helped pay for scholarships, got my degree, and so many friends and musicians. Dude, that is awesome, Richard. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let's see, 2002. Son was born in 2002. Okay, cool. That was on Christmas? Oh, Christmas Eve, 2002, my son was born. Oh, man, that is a Christmas present. That is awesome, man. That's one hell of a Christmas present. I've got my life savings on the Knicks, says your... Oh, no. An entire butchered cow. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's the wildest present I've ever heard, though. Here we go. Andrew Nemhard with the basketball. He pulls up and shoots from the top of the key. He knocks it down. 6:42 left to go. By the way, guys, we were just trying to fill in some time. We were in the middle of a commercial break. The timeout had been called by the Indiana Pacers. They're down by 6 right now, and it looks like Wright has the basketball. He passes to Shamet. Shamet against Halliburton. Halliburton has checked back in. OG Anunoby has the ball now. OG at the bottom of the screen. He drives in the paint. He is stuffed this time by Aaron Nesmith. A kick to Shamet. Shamet buries the 3. Well, I'll tell you this, man. If my parlay wasn't cooked before, it is now. I went under for Shamet too. So here we go. I guess I have the one other one, Miles Turner, to not get 3. I need Miles Turner to not end up with 3 blocks today. Nembhard. Nembhard will drive. He will shoot. He is way up off the glass. It bounces off the top of the backboard and then off the rim. And the basketball is now in the hands of the New York Knicks. That shot no good. The score 34-43. Karl-Anthony Towns takes it to the rack. He gets the shot and the foul. Man, the New York Knicks are stepping on it today. New York Knicks not trying to be eliminated at home. What's interesting is that Ben Stiller has been to like every game that they've lost. He might just be the bad luck for the New York Knicks. Just spent like 150 grand. Just spent like $200,000 cool on 4 basketball games, 2 in New York, 2 in Indiana. Camera hasn't cut over to him yet. I'm guessing that he's probably not there tonight. This might be the day that the New York Knicks actually win. That's so funny how that happens, huh? All right, guys, Karl-Anthony Towns is at the free throw line to shoot one more. The and one opportunity coming up right now. Game clock has stopped with 5:42 left to go while we wait for the shot. Everybody, shh. He's shooting the shot now. Karl-Anthony Towns lets it fly. And it's good. Cha-ching! The New York Knicks are up 46-34. Basketball back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. Let's get it started. Miles Turner with it. He passes this over to Halliburton. Halliburton uses the screen. He feeds to Turner. Turner goes up. He kicks to Nembhard. Nembhard to the corner. Nesmith. Nesmith for 3. Nesmith no good. It is rebounded again by the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks with the basketball. Here comes Brunson. Brunson at the bottom of the screen. Going to slow things down a little bit. Shot clock down to 14. Plenty of time left here on this possession. He feeds to Anunoby. Anunoby under the rim. He is blocked this time by Halliburton. He recovers his own shot and knocks it down there. It is 48-34. It's a 14-point game. And here come the Pacers, who are down by 14. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Nesmith pulls up and shoots. Nesmith is ice cold today. Has not had a single point for Aaron Nesmith. And Brunson is fouled right here. They're going to call that a charge against Brunson. That will stop the clock with 4:50. We will get an inbound pass right here. It looked like a foul on Nesmith, but I guess not. We will never hear the end of it from Stephen A. if the Knicks win, says our boy. What up, Macaru? How you doing, sir? There's the pass to Nesmith. Nesmith passes to Obi. Obi to Halliburton. Halliburton back to Obi. Obi back to Halliburton. Halliburton with it. He finds Turner. Miles Turner steps up. Miles Turner will drive. He will shoot. He will score. Easily could have been a whistle there, but no whistle comes in. It's an 8-point game. The score is 36. Excuse me, a 12-point game. I can't math. The score is 36-48 with 4:20 left to go. For my 420 friendly friends, you know what to do. Now is your time. I haven't said this in a few games. Remember, you can't say enjoyable without saying enjoy a bowl. Here's the pass over here. Basketball in the hands of Brunson. Brunson passes this to Hart. Hart lays that up the glass. The shot is good. Another bucket falls for the New York Knicks, and the Knicks are all over it on this game. Here is Halliburton. Halliburton has the basketball at the Madison Square Garden logo. A lot of good defensive transitions. This will be a moving screen against Miles Turner. A turnover for the Indiana Pacers. Knicks ball. Wow, the Knicks are killing it right now. New York Knicks doing everything right, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks killing it. If you are new, welcome, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back, guys. Good to have y'all here today. Appreciate everybody watching this screen right now, watching this game. Let me stop the clock to make sure I'm not getting too far ahead. 3:46 left to go. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks. Here's Josh Hart after the inbound pass. Josh Hart with it. After the turnover from the Indiana Pacers, he passes this to Towns. Towns just palming the basketball right now, hanging on to it. It looks like a jelly bean in his hand. There's the feed inside to OG Anunoby, and it just goes way out here. It honestly looks like a softball in the hands. Pacers just need to stay in striking distance, says Whalers. Honestly, Pacers striking distance, though, is what, 25 points in the fourth quarter, and they can still do it? There's the pass back to Siakam. There's the pass to Obi Toppin. Obi lets it fly. No good. Rebounded by Shamet. Thank you for that super chat, Whalers. We're Whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. Name where that's from. 310. Whalers on the moon. We carry a harpoon. Extra points. You get very cool brownie points if you know where that's from. Only real ones will know. What up, Ohenia? What up, Sheridan? Macaru, good job. Well done, Richard. It is from Futurama. It is from Futurama. One of the first, I think that's like episode 2 of Futurama where they go to the moon for the first time. Here we go, guys. There's the inbound pass. Here's the move. And it looks like under the rim, a shot, an upstairs alley-oop for Karl-Anthony Towns. Not going to go. 3:10 left to go. By the way, the New York Knicks are in the bonus right now. Here's Tyrese Halliburton. He goes up. He shoots. He will draw the foul, and he goes to the stripe with 2:56. In case you've never watched Futurama, guys, or even know what that is, you can find it on Disney Plus in the Hulu library. And let's put the Knicks in the bonus here. You can watch Futurama on the Hulu library. It's about a guy who gets frozen in 1999 at the turn of the millennium, and he wakes up in the year 3000, and he makes friends with a robot, and he meets his great-great-great-great-great-great-nephew who's like 150 years old, and it's pretty cool. In case you do not know, the voice of Fry from Futurama, in case you don't know, the voice of Fry from Futurama is a guy named Billy West, who also does the voice of the Red M&M, which is funny enough. All right, guys, let's see. Niall the Watcher, I see you saying I subscribed. I appreciate you, Niall. I also appreciate Robert Zamora gifting out those memberships, man. Thank you so much, Robert. Shout out to you guys. Futurama, the episode where they go to the moon. That's the one, man. What up, guys? We got a lot of new faces out here. If you are new, say hello. Here's your chance. They make some great pop culture references, guys, especially for us who lived through the 90s. They make some great references through the 90s. All right, guys. What was the best decade? Actually, let's do this. For those of you guys who like adult cartoons just like me, like just adult humor cartoons, just like me, what was the best show on Adult Swim? What do you think was the best show on Adult Swim for those of you who had a chance to watch it? If you didn't watch it, that's okay, guys. No worries. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's a problem-free philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Ooh. Brando saying giggity, giggity, giggity goo. Put in PJ Tucker, says DJ Uncle, the oldest player on the New York Knicks. He is 40 years old, by the way, PJ Tucker. What happened to Halliburton? Halliburton is out there. He's just not having a good game. You can see his numbers over here. Halliburton is on the court right now. iCarly was definitely not on Adult Swim. Boondocks definitely was on Adult Swim. Robot Chicken, that one was fun. Squidbillies, I never got into Squidbillies. I did like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, but I never really liked Squidbillies. Do y'all remember Home Movies? Anybody remember Home Movies? H. John Benjamin from Archer and Bob's Burgers was the voice of the head coach on that. I don't think The Simpsons was ever on there either, but I do like that. Aqua Teen Hunger Force says, see you later. Eric Andre show? No, bro. Oh, my gosh. I don't think South Park was ever on there, but I do like Where Your Head's At. That is one of the greatest adult cartoons of all times, as is The Simpsons MDK 416. You're not wrong about that. Let's see. American Dad, classic. Classic. Quagmire 2028. Giggity, 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 goo. Oh, man. I love the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. That one was fun, too. What about Saul the Mole Man? Oh, man, that was a terrible one. Cowboy Bebop, says JJ Sword. Was that on Adult Swim? I thought that was on Toonami. I guess it could be on Adult Swim. Cow and Chicken. Oh, man. Okay, then since we're on the subject of cartoons, Halliburton at the free throw line. He knocks down the first. Let's go back to this. Halliburton is at the free throw line. He knocks down the first. This or that. All right, guys, let's turn this off. Looks like a shot on the other end here. No good for the New York Knicks, but they do get an offensive rebound. And there's a shot from Mikal Bridges. It's no good, and it's rebounded by Andrew Nembhard. 2:34 left to go, and the basketball in the front court here. Here's Pascal Siakam. Siakam spins. Siakam shoots. There will be a foul. Siakam goes to the stripe. So 2:28 left to go. 2:28 left to go. We're just going to add the time back up. We are back at the free throw line. I'll bring up the stats once again for y'all. Don't y'all worry, I got you. Neither, says Robert Samora. Best network, no cap, Adult Swim, says AW. Facts, bro. Facts. Shout out to Troy Valentine. Welcome, Troy. Loiter Boys. Never heard of that one. Samurai Jack. Y'all ever watch Grandma's Boy? Best movie of all time. One of the best movies of all time. Prime Cartoon Network can't be beaten. Still, though, Nick. I named the spider Doug because he had very little hair. Do 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 do. Siakam shoots the second shot, and that shot is no good, guys. The score is 39-50 right now, is what my TV screen says. Let's turn this off. Basketball back in the hands of the New York Knicks. Here's OG Anunoby. Anunoby goes up. He shoots. It's no good. He gets the putback. The bucket is there for OG. So OG makes it a 52-39 game. It's a 13-point spread right now. Here's Pascal Siakam at the three-point straightaway. Siakam inside the three-point line now. He drives. He doesn't like the look. He tries to pass it to Halliburton. Halliburton gets it, kicks it to the three-point line. There's the shot. It's good! And Walker knocks down that one. Okay, the Indiana Pacers. Here's the move. In trouble. Brunson kicks to the three-point line. OG for three. No good. Rebounded by Benedict Mathurin. It's 42-52. We got a 10-point gain. Andrew Nembhard. Got to lose it. It's stolen by OG. OG on the drive. He runs straight into Siakam, and it's rebounded and recovered here by the Indiana Pacers. Full court pass to Benedict Mathurin in the corner for three. It's good! Boom, baby! 45-52 with 1:18 left to go. Let's subtract 1 minute. We will have a trivia quiz during halftime for you guys. Don't go anywhere. By the way, hang on one moment. Let's bring this up over here while I make my quick adjustment. 1:04 left to go under the rim. Karl Anthony Towns will get the shot to fall right there for the New York Knicks. New York Knicks get another bucket. We are going to have a Game 4 halftime. Basketball in the hands of Pascal Siakam. A spin move is too short. Not enough mustard on it. Undershot that one. Okay, trivia quiz is set up now. Here we go. Basketball has been put in the hands with 40 seconds left to go of Mikal Bridges. Bridges under the rim. He will shoot. He will score. And it's now 56-45. It's an 11-point lead as we inch ourselves closer to halftime. 36.7 left to go. Can we play two truths and one lie too? Says Macaru. Well, if there's enough time, then I guess we can. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the hands right now of Andrew Nembhard. He steps up. He kicks it to the three-point line. Likes the look. He shoots. Walker rattles the rim. It's no good. It's rebounded this time. It's rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart passes this one over to Brunson. This is the final possession of the quarter, guys. Let's see if the Knicks can extend the lead even more. Brunson just going to stand here at the Knicks logo. Brunson moves. He's at the bottom of the screen. He feeds it inside to Bridges. It's stolen! And a full court pass here. Halliburton lets it fly. It bounces. And no good. That is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. And it's time for our trivia quiz. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you guys a series of questions. These questions will be A, B, or C. It's going to be very simple. I hope you guys have studied up and brushed up your knowledge. These are all new questions courtesy of me today, guys. Question number 1. Which NBA coach has the most wins in league history? Is it A, Pat Riley? Is it B, Don Nelson? Or is it C, Greg Popovich? A, B, or C, guys? Which of these coaches has the most wins in NBA history? Let's see. Most of you guys coming in right now. Hey, whoa, watch out. The answer is actually Greg Popovich, guys. Greg Popovich, it was the biggest deal when he retired. Go Spurs, go, says Boris. You already know how about my Greg Popovich and my San Antonio Spurs. Most wins in history by any head coach. That was our first NBA question. Here is our first Pacers question. Which Pacer holds the Pacers record for the most three-point shots in a single game? Is it A, Paul George? Is it B, Tyrese Halliburton? Or is it C, TJ Warren? Which of these players holds the record for the most three-point shots in one single game? A, B, or C, guys, what do you think? You got 3 seconds to plug in your answers. How'd you guys do? It is Tyrese Halliburton, guys. Tyrese Halliburton had 10 points, 10 three-point shots fall in one single game. That is the most in Indiana Pacers history for one single game. Now, most three-pointers ever is not Tyrese Halliburton, but he drained 3 of them back in 2022 against the Miami Heat. Question number 3, the first Knicks question. Who is the shortest player currently on the Knicks roster? Is it A, Jalen Brunson? Is it B, Miles McBride? Or is it C, Cameron Payne? One of these guys is the shortest currently on this roster. Who do you think it is? A, B, or C, guys? A, B, or C? Well, guys, the answer, some of y'all got it right. It is B, Miles McBride. Miles McBride is actually 1 inch shorter than Jalen Brunson. Miles McBride 6'1", Jalen Brunson 6'2", Cameron Payne 6'3". So that is the answer. All right, guys, next question to y'all. Question number 4. Which Eastern Conference team lost the most amount of games during the regular season? Was it A, the Philadelphia 76ers? Was it B, the Charlotte Hornets? Or was it C, the Washington Wizards? A, B, or C? Which Eastern Conference team came in dead last this season, guys? A lot of correct answers, a lot of incorrect answers. Guys, the answer is C. The Washington Wizards had an abomination of a season. It was awful, abysmal, a forgettable year that I'm sure they would never want to go back to. So yeah, they ended up in last place, guys. Very, very bad season there for the Washington Wizards in 2024, one they're going to want to forget. Here's a question, guys. Let's go back to the New York Knicks, and then we'll go back to the Pacers, and then we'll ask a Western Conference question. Easy one here, guys. Who is the winningest head coach in Knicks franchise history? Only a real Knicks fan will know this one. Is it A, Red Holtzman? Is it B, Joe Lapchick? Or is it C, Phil Jackson? What do you guys think? Who is the winningest head coach in Knicks franchise history? A, B, or C? Guys, the answer is A. Phil Jackson never actually coached the New York Knicks. He was their, I think he was like their president or something like that, but he never actually coached the Knicks. Red Holtzman has the most wins as head coach for the New York Knicks. Learn the name, recognize that is facts. Let's move on, guys. Question number 6. Question number 6. Which Pacers player holds the franchise record for the most blocks in a single game? Is it A, Jermaine O'Neal? Is it B, Roy Hibbert? Or is it C, Miles Turner? A, B, or C, guys? What do you think? This is a good one. I like this one here. Some names that you've probably heard before, but you may have forgotten out here. A lot of correct answers, actually. Good job, guys. The answer was Roy Hibbert. Roy Hibbert did have 11 blocks in a single game. That is the most by any Indiana Pacers player. That was back on November 21st, my birthday, back in 2012. Okay, guys, we'll probably be live this season for my birthday as well. We'll be covering football. Here we go, guys. NBA Eastern Conference question. Which Eastern Conference player had the highest salary paid in 2024-2025 according to ESPN? Not who has the largest contract. Who was paid the most this year? Is it A, Jason Tatum? Is it B, Karl Anthony Towns? Or is it C, Joel Embiid? A, B, or C? So, the answer is Joel Embiid, guys. Joel Embiid. Yes, I understand Jason Tatum had the highest contract, but getting paid this year alone, he actually ranked 40th according to ESPN. Joel Embiid is the highest paid player in the Eastern Conference. As of this year, it's going to change as the contract extension and all that stuff plays out for Jason Tatum, who is by far the highest paid player in the NBA. Different question. Let's move on. Which NBA player scored the most points in a single postseason game? Is it A, Michael Jordan? Is it B, Charles Barkley? Or is it C, Wilt Chamberlain? All right, guys. Which player scored the most points in a single postseason game ever? Michael Jordan, guys. Michael Jordan with the most points ever. Gonzalez wanted to know how much he was getting paid. It's upwards of $50 million, by the way. But Michael Jordan, most points ever. He scored 63, I believe, in a game, too, back in the 90s. So if anybody guessed A, you guys got that one right. Two more questions. These are the fun ones, guys. These are the fun questions. Which of these movies was released as in the same year as the last NBA Finals appearance for the New York Knicks? Is it A, The Matrix? Is it B, Apollo 13? Or was it C, Ice Age? One of these three movies was released the same year that the Knicks made their last NBA Finals appearance. What movie was that? Guys, the answer, 1999 film, The Matrix. It was The Matrix. That movie dropped in 1999. Apollo 13 dropped in 1995, and Ice Age dropped in 2002. I thought that would be a fun little question for you guys, but let's see if the New York Knicks can break the system and get the win today. All right, guys, final question. Which of these celebrities is an Indiana Pacers fan? Is it A, Dale Earnhardt Jr.? Is it B, Ozzy Osbourne? Or is it C, Terry Crews? A, B, or C? Which of these celebrities is an Indiana Pacers fan? A couple of answers coming in right now. What do you guys think it is? You got plenty of time, guys. Time's starting to run out, though. Guys, those of you who said Terry Crews, you guys are right. I did not know that until literally today. I literally had no idea that Terry Crews was a celebrity fan of the Indiana Pacers, but now you know. Now you know, because if you don't know, now you know, homie. All right, guys. Well, that's all I had for today's trivia quiz. How was that? What's up, man? Good to have you out here, Who's Meech. How'd you do? Tutran got 7 out of 10. Fishing Up a Storm got 6 right. I love him on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I love Terry Crews in just about anything, man. He's so much fun. Don't do too bad. I finished strong. I got 6 out of 10. Okay. Boris got 5 out of 10. Mike saying White Castle. Ben got 8 out of 10. Well done, Ben. Bro, I think you might have gotten the win. I think Ben, you might be the champion of the chat. Make me blue again, says Fishing Up a Storm. How did you guys do? Dantelis also got 8 out of 10. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, so that's all I really had for today's trivia quiz. By the way, we are still running our bet today for Underdog. I'm going to take a quick peek here at my Underdog. And, of course, one of them was immediately eliminated early on in this game. I am at 2 blocks right now for Miles Turner. If Miles Turner gets one more block in this game, I'll be out another $15, and I'll be right back where I started yesterday. Started yesterday with that additional $30 from my last bonus bet. But, okay. Let's turn down our funky music. Blow this back up right now. Hey-o. Cool. All right, guys, let's turn this off. Y'all can check out my website. You can see all the links and the stuff out there as well. Let's pull this up. Blow this back up. Hey-o. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. Tight, tight, tight. Was that your first time playing trivia? Was that your first time playing trivia? If it was, let me know. Let me know if you had fun. Let me know if that was, I guess, I don't know. Did you learn something today? Because I sure did. I learned something when I came up with this trivia quiz. Let's end this poll. Let's end this one and see who you guys are rooting for. By the way, guys, we are a football channel first. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for? Knicks? Pacers? Let's see. We are way under on the giggity, says Tutran. Yeah, because if you do it too much, it gets old. Nobody wants it to get baked. We drop it when it's appropriate. You guys haven't set me up for that softball yet. AW has a giant logo of Dogecoin out on there. Darrell saying go Pacers. Niall the Watcher saying Pacers. As a Broncos fan, I liked your video on them. Bet, dude. Let's go, Hailstorm. Appreciate you watching it, man. Pacers are cooked tonight, says the disc golf. What? What? I didn't put you in timeout, Niall. That wasn't me. I don't do that. I'm too busy to do that. I don't have time for that. Someone else puts you in timeout. Maybe whoever puts you in timeout can elaborate on that. Ralph saying Pacers will lose to take it home and win there. Dantellis Brown, I see you out there. Let's see. Raiders, says Clifford. All right, guys, let's look at the stats for today's game. I'm going to read some stats for you guys. I hope y'all are as excited as I am. Here we go. Let's scroll down just a hair. 45 to 56. 45 to 56, and we can see these stats right here, guys. Okay, so let's take a quick look. In this game so far, the New York Knicks have 11 more points than the Indiana Pacers. They've also taken 5 more shots, and when you make either 2 or 3 points per shot, well, I guess that answers that. Also, the Indiana Pacers are shooting a lot of three-point shots right there. They've only made 7 of them, so they're shooting 38% from the three-point line, but can't get any of their short-range shots to fall. Great defense today from the New York Knicks, but can they keep it up for another 24 minutes? Of regulation time, that is, of course. Total rebounds in this game. The New York Knicks do have the advantage. Offensive, they are tied up by 5, but the defensive rebounds off the missed shots from the Indiana Pacers, they have 7 additional rebounds there. Moving the basketball well, neither team really has any giant advantage over the other in this game. Everything seems pretty even. 4-3 on steals, 11-10 on assists. Blocks is really the big one here. I did not know or feel... When did the Indiana Pacers get 5 blocks? And when did Miles Turner get 2? I don't remember that happening. Holy Christian saying Holly Christian. Holly, what's up, Holly? How you doing? Holly Chastain. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering all these names. Holly checked into the conversation. Hello, Holly. Thanks for leaving a comment. Shout out to Marty saying New York Knicks. Justoni Bombita. What up, Bombita? Love saying that name. That name slaps, bro. Justoni Bombita, Pacers in 6. Let's see. DJ Uncle Bruce. He's still saying put in PJ Tucker. Nixon 7 says Chosen Dutch. Please join ESPN, says Mike Cruz. We'll see, man. One of these days. June 5th, final starts. I thought it was June 6th, Chosen Dutch. I was under the impression it was June 6th. Put in PJ Tucker, says DJ Uncle. I see you, man. Let's see. It's hard to close out a team, especially on their home court, but Indiana did beat them twice in the Garden. That is facts, Hailstorm. Let's see. Whaler saying Pacers going to run the Knicks out of the building in the second half. We'll see. I called it when it happened, when Miles Turner got the second block in the second quarter. Did you, Warren? Sorry. Obviously, I so busy calling the game, I don't have a chance to glance over when those things happen to the comment board. By the way, guys, that tends to happen a lot on this channel. What I mean by that is when I call the game, I'm not able to leave a comment. Don't spam the comment box. Just wait till we go to a commercial break. When we go to a commercial break, I'll have a chance to read those comments. The Disc Golf says Spike and Steven A have contributed $5 million to the Knicks team for a win tonight. I love the thunder, says Niall. Laughing, bro, says Joni Bombita. Justoni. Chris, what's up, man? Chris checks into the conversation. Kyla checks into the conversation. What up, Kyla? How you doing? That's a new name out here, too. Haven't seen that name pop up. Who else is new in here? I think everyone else in here has been here before. Clifford, The Chosen Dutch, DJ Uncle, Sheena Scott, Ronnie, CMC Alator, KC, Tutran. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate y'all. All right, guys, third quarter about to get started. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to get back up on my feet. We need 40 more subscribers. I think I'm just going to have to settle, man. We're definitely not going to get to 32,000 today. That's okay. We're not going to get to 32,000 today, but we will get there before the start. If it's the last thing I do, we will get there before the start of the next series. If it's I will make sure that happens. All right, guys, let's pull up this right now. Basketball gonna be in the hands of who won the tip-off. I can't even remember who won the tip-off right now. Third quarter about to get started here. Let's reset the clock. Go to quarter number 3. All right, guys. Dentella saying, shouts me out again and again. Thanks, my guy. Bro, you show up again and again. How am I not going to shout you out? Shout out to everyone. Lionheart Fitness back in the house. What up, Lionheart? By the way, that's the man who got me back into working out. I saw his profile picture. I said, dang, bro. This dude's deadlifting over 400 or whatever you were deadlifting in that photo, bro. All right, guys, basketball in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. So here's Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton with it. Halliburton hands this one off to Nesmith. Nesmith will drive. He goes up. That looked like it was almost a travel. They will call that a travel. So the officials saw what I saw. Travel over here. Turnover Indiana. New York Knicks basketball. Pacers going this way today for the second half. New York Knicks going this way for the second half. Let's go. How's the Spider? Well, we named him Doug. And the Spider seems to be, I don't know what happened to him. I let him go outside, and if he was eaten by a lizard or a bird, he's on his own. He was on his own. All right, guys, here's Karl Anthony Towns. Towns feeds this over to Brunson. Brunson back to Towns. Towns goes to the left side of the paint. He runs right into Nesmith. Gets the charge right there. That's going to be a charge. It will be Indiana Pacers basketball. Pacers ball. Puerto Rico in the house. ¿Qué onda, Miguel Melendez? Bienvenidos. Bless up, bro, says Lionheart. Let's go. All right, guys. Yeah, we named him Doug. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Doug. No, that's actually going to be very difficult for me to do, AB. Believe it or not, it would actually be extremely difficult for me to do. Actually, no, it wouldn't. I think there's a button that was built in for that. Hold on, I got to find it here in just a second. The shot does land for the – I'll try that during the next dead ball. By the way, Indiana Pacers missed that shot. Here we go, Brunson with it. Brunson in trouble, kicks it out to OG Anunoby. The basketball sails out of bounds. Okay, let's see. Let's stop the clock with 11 minutes left to go. I think there was a button on this platform. Flip home and away. Boom. Let's go. I got you. Pacers going this way. Knicks going that way. Basketball in the hands right now of Jalen Brunson. Brunson will drive. Brunson will shoot. Brunson will score. There we go. There's 2 more points there for the New York Knicks. Basketball now in the hands of Tyrese Halliburton. He kicks it to the three-point line. Here's a three-point shot. Boom, baby! Aaron Nesmith buries the three. It is 48-58. We got a 10-point game with about 10:34 left to go. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson will drive. Brunson going towards the left of the screen. He goes up. He shoots off the left hand. That's his strong hand. He gets the bucket and the foul. He goes to the stripe and one for the New York Knicks. 10:25 left to go. Okay, 10:25 left to go. Walter from the Bronx, New York says, what's up? What's up, Walter? And here we go. The tail of the tape. I do like soccer, Dial. I do. I only really like Champions League soccer, though. You know, like the good teams. Here we go, guys. Here's the free throw coming up here for the and one opportunity. The and one is good for Jalen Brunson. It is 61-48. We got a 13-point game. We got a 13-point game. Basketball in the front court here for the Indiana Pacers. Here is Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton against his man. Halliburton passes inside to Siakam. Siakam pulls up and shoots. It's no good. It is rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Robinson passes this one over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson feeds this one over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges with the basketball. He recovers. It was almost stolen here. He passes this to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns against Siakam. Towns hanging on to the basketball here. He passes to Brunson. Brunson lets it fly. Brunson with a swish right there. 51-61. Excuse me. I'm adding the points on the wrong team because I spent so much time doing it the other way. It's 64-50 now. Now my brain, I swapped the sides and I spent the whole first half of the game. A stolen inbound pass, guys, and the Indiana Pacers get it back. They are down by 14 right now. Indiana 50, New York Knicks 64. Here's the drive. There's the shot. It's a swat by Mitchell Robinson. Oh, man. That swat was disrespectful to me. I'm not even on the court, bro. Chef Shay, what's up, Chef Shay 2K? Let's go, bro. New sub, he says, Brother Mario Show, appreciate you, bro. A swat from Mitchell Robinson. There's the inbound pass. 9:25 left to go. Let's start the clock here. Basketball in the hands of Miles Turner, who is checked back in. Turner with the ball in hand. He's going to get that poked away. It will be a turnover, and it will be New York basketball. New York Knicks get the ball back. Let's go. By the way, the World Cup is next summer, and I will cover World Cup soccer because it's going to happen after all of this is over. It's going to happen during the hottest months. I'm definitely going to cover World Cup soccer next year, without a doubt. Basketball in the hands of Brunson. Brunson pulls up, doesn't like it, passes this one back to Bridges, back to Brunson. Brunson, a jab step. He pulls up. He shoots the tray. It's no good. Mitchell Robinson gets the putback, though. Wow, Robinson having himself a bit of a day right now as well. Looks like 8:49 left to go. Did we call a timeout? We sure did. Let's stop the clock with 8:49 left to go here. Timeout called by the Pacers again. So let's pull up some stats for you guys. Guys, over here on the right-hand side, if this text looks too small, Mita, you can put your fingers on the screen. You can put your fingers on the screen over here, guys, and you can just zoom in, bro. You can just straight up zoom in on that. Just put your hands on the screen and zoom in. I agree, says 2Tran. Man, Halliburton going to ruin my parlay. Meteorologist saying late commentary. It's actually right on time, my friend. It is right on time. There's a couple of things, right? Depending on where you are and depending on where you're getting the game from. I'm watching my game on TNT tonight. So I'm watching this game on TNT. There is a broadcast delay of about 30 seconds. So from when I see it happening versus when it actually happens, there's about 30 seconds. That's why ESPN is always ahead by like 20 or 30 seconds. I am watching this in real time. What, you think I can remember a play 30 seconds later and just call it? No, that's not how it works. There's a built-in delay between the actual game and my TV screen, and then a built-in delay from the moment that I say something versus the moment that you hear it. That's built into YouTube directly. Here's what I mean. I'm going to type in the word giggity, and I'm pressing enter right now. You're not going to see that message for another 30 seconds. You're going to think to yourself, why did he type giggity? He said nothing that would prompt that. Yes, I did. You just aren't hearing it for an additional 30 seconds. Most YouTube channels are built that way. So, anyways, game watch tomorrow, says Kyla. Imagine if U.S. wins the World Cup. I don't even think we're in it, dude. I mean, the U.S. soccer team has been just terrible. U.S. soccer team has just been rough. Okay, imagine if U.S. wins the World Cup. I don't think so, man. Mario, do us Pacers fans a huge favor and place that basketball over the Pacers scores to save us the grief. It's not over yet, man. It's not over yet. Okay, let's see. Farshad, welcome back. Inter Milan or PSG? Well, okay, so I watched soccer way back in the day, dude. I liked Inter Milan when, like, Diego Milito was playing soccer. And I liked PSG when they had, like, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Those were the days when I actually watched football, when I actually watched soccer. Now I don't necessarily know which team is better. If I had to choose a team to support, I would probably say PSG, but I like Inter Milan. I like AC Milan. I like PSG, I like Leon, I like Barcelona, I like, I'll cover any team in the Premier League except for, I don't know, there's a few teams in the Premier League that I probably wouldn't cover. But yeah, I do like soccer as well. I do like soccer. Got $2,000 on Darkwing on Brunson, he says. Let's see. Yeah, Didier Drogba, my GOAT. Yeah, Didier Drogba was a dog, bro. Facts. My parlay looks cooked. It's okay, kinfolk. We can be sad together. Mine was cooked too, man. Inter Milan was insane back then. I remember we used to say Didier Drogba on FIFA 2008, 2009, Drogba's face would always glitch and he would have sideways face. Anyways, all right, y'all, let's get back from this commercial break. Commercial break is over. And let's move the basketball into the front court here for the Indiana Pacers. Pacers with the basketball. They trail by 16 at this point. Here is Miles Turner. Turner with the ball. He's going to turn away from the challenge. He passes this over to Nesmith. Nesmith wide open. He shoots the three. It's no good. It will be rebounded, though, offensively here for the Indiana Pacers. A cross-court pass that's picked off there by the New York Knicks. It's Knicks ball. Here is Mikal Bridges. Bridges passes this one over to Karl Anthony Towns. Towns with the basketball now. Here's a jab step. Towns going to move. He's going to get stolen. He's going to get stripped right now, but there will be a foul right there. Towns recovers. 8:08 left to go. It'll actually be easier for me to remove all the time. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa, I went too far. And then add some time. Okay. There's the inbound pass. The New York Knicks on defense. Tyrese Halliburton brings the ball up court. Tyrese with it. Tyrese kicks this one over to Nesmith. Nesmith with it. He passes to Nembhard. Back to Nesmith. Nesmith in the open space. He will drive. He will pull up. He'll be stripped. The basketball goes out the baseline, but it will be last touched by the by the New York Knicks. Looks like Jalen Brunson stripped the basketball, but the basketball, went at the baseline. So we are going to get an inbound pass from right here, guys, from the New York Knicks logo. The basketball has been handed over to Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard feeds this one all the way over here to Siakam. Siakam at the corner. Shot clock down to 3. A pass to Nesmith. A pump fake. A sidestep. The shot. It's no good. It's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns, and he passes this over to Jalen Brunson. Brunson, the feed to the corner. The three-point shot. No good there either. Rebounded this time. Wow, they're saying he was on the sideline when he got the rebound. That'll be a turnover for the Indiana Pacers. It was a rebound for Bryant, but I guess it doesn't matter. Good job by the official to see that happen. He touched the basketball with his feet on the line. Great job there. All right, guys, waiting for the inbound pass. Brunson with the basketball now. Brunson feeds this one inside. It's going to be loose. I don't know how that happened. Siakam recovers. Siakam feeds the assist. Bryant is hacked, and Bryant goes to the free throw line now. Mitchell Robinson commits the foul. So let's bring up the stats for you guys, those of y'all who need the stats for this channel. I've got them all behind me. So you can see in order, guys, we've got points. I'll do it this way. We've got points. We've got rebounds, we've got assists, and we've got personal fouls. Looks like Karl Anthony Towns has 3 fouls today. On the other side, Miles Turner has 3 fouls today as well. Highest point scorer in this game is Jalen Brunson with 22 points. That doesn't matter, though. We've got Bryant at the free throw line. Bradley at the free throw line. Why do I keep saying Bryant? I've said Bryant like 4 times today. He hasn't even hit the court. He literally hasn't even hit the court. Bryant's way down here just collecting bench points right now. We'll see him maybe later, but either way, Bradley makes the first free throw. Bradley makes the second free throw. The score is now 66-52. Let's get that updated. Turn off the stats. All right, guys, basketball in the hands right now of the New York Knicks after the 2 free throws fall. Jalen Brunson at the Madison Square Garden logo right now. Jalen Brunson makes his move. He is actually going to stumble. I don't know how that wasn't a travel right there. He didn't dribble. He just took like 8 steps. Here is Brunson. He pulls up and shoots. He is fouled. He goes to the stripe right there. The shot does not fall. We'll go to the free throw line. Andrew Nembhard going to be charged for the foul. Let's stop the clock right now. I got to add some time back on the clock. I think we still got over 7 minutes left to go. I need Bridges to score 15 points. So, who are you guys rooting for? Most of you guys are Knicks fans. Shout out to you Knicks fans. Unless most of you are not Pacers fans. Look, if you guys want me to root harder for one team than the other, I'm going to go based off of who are you rooting for. If you guys haven't voted yet, I'm going to go based off of the New York Knicks, who have the advantage right now. So, here is Jalen Brunson at the free throw line. Brunson to shoot this one. Brunson shoots. Brunson scores. So the first shot is good for the New York Knicks. Ralph saying Knicks. Let's go Bridges, says Kinfolk. Boris, I see you, my friend. Pacers, says Robert Samora. If the Pacers pull off a miracle comeback, the city of New York and all bars that will be emptying out will not let Pacers leave. All right, guys, 7:09 left to go. The first free throw is good for Brunson. The second free throw is also good for Brunson. The basketball now in the hands of the Indiana Pacers after both shots fall. I put the points on the wrong side right there, by the way. I put the points on the wrong side. That shot is not going to fall. See, this is what happens when I make things change in the middle of the game. 68-52. New York Knicks back with it. There was a turnover here. OG Anunoby in the paint, almost loses it, kicks it out to Towns. Towns at the three-point line. Towns goes right. Towns will drive. Towns will shoot. Towns will score somehow, some way through the traffic. It is 70-52. It is an 8-point game, and it's stolen again by the New York Knicks. Here's Brunson upstairs for OG, and Anunoby not able to get the shot to fall. That stops the clock with 6:32. He goes to the stripe. 6:32 and we go to the stripe now. At what point will the Pacers pull their starters? At what point will the Pacers pull their starters? Claro, mi amigo. I see you. What up? Archit. I see you. Archit. Go ahead. What's up? Say, let's go Pacers. Who do I think will win? Well, at this point, I think the New York Knicks are going to win. I wouldn't have said that to start the game. I was going to go with yellow. But, hey, OG Anunoby at the free throw line. He has 6 points tonight. OG shoots. OG scores. So Anunoby hits the first one. We're about to get to a 20-point deficit right now. I see you, Dantelis, dropping the hearts for the Pacers. Pacers fans, where are you at? Please don't pull stars. Let's take a page out of Dantelis's book. If you're a Pacers fan, let's see some hearts out there. Come on, Pacers fans, where y'all at? Maybe your team can hear you. Maybe your team can hear you all the way in Madison Square Garden. Here we go, Pascal Siakam with the basketball. There's the fadeaway jump shot. He shoots. He will get fouled and go to the free throw line with 6:24 left to go. So Pascal Siakam goes to the stripe now. There we go, Dantelis. There we go, Robert Samora. I see you, Brandon. I see you, ladies and gentlemen. Arriba, Tito Santana, she says. What up, TaylorMade? He says. We got Steve Barker, dropping the hearts. Halaban says Hiflu. What up, Hiflu? Pacers fan in Game 6 says the disc golf. Darren Bynum with the hearts. Leola with the hearts. Dustin saying, where we at? He says, we're right here. Let's effing go, Pacers. First free throw is good for Pascal Siakam. He heard you guys. 53-72. My apologies. He actually missed it. I guess he didn't hear you. You got to be louder than that. What up, Chris Wilcox? Frankie, I see you. He visto todos los juegos de Indiana aquí. Gracias. De nada, Frankie. De nada, Frankie. I got you. No te preocupes, mi amigo. Pura vida. Let's go, Knicks, says Stanley. Travis Neal dropping the hearts heavy right there. Siakam shoots the second free throw. Siakam does nail the second of the two shots. It is 53-72. Basketball now in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks going to the left of the screen. Here is Brunson. Brunson feeds this one. It looks like there's going to be a kick right there. The basketball goes out the baseline, and we will get an inbound pass. But the basketball was kicked before it went out the baseline, so the shot or the inbound pass will be from the sideline here. Darren checks in. I see you. Holly, I see you. Good job, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for checking in. Looks like the basketball poked away by Siakam. It goes back out of bounds immediately again. 6:16 left to go. We are going to get the inbound pass. 6:16 left to go. Jalen Brunson to inbound. Reg, what's up? He says, hi, NBA young people. Never broke again. Please pardon me. You remind me of a friend. No worries, man. Appreciate you checking in. There's the pass to the three-point line. Here's the drive. Josh Hart going to get the pass. Intercepted. Tyrese Halliburton, a fast break here. Mathurin can't quite do it. There will be a foul right there. Another one against Mitchell Robinson. That is another foul. Looks like 12 seconds milked off the clock. Another turnover here for New York, guys. The score is 53-72. A couple of free throws coming up for Benedict Mathurin, maybe? Pacers, I see you, Tia Brown. Is it Tia or Taya? Emmanuel, que onda? Emmanuel Shahid saying, boo, Pacers. Send them back to their farm in Indiana. Send them back to the race course. Miles Turner has played like doo-doo this series. Someone has to step up, says Whalers. Yusef saying, let's go Warriors. What up, Yusef? Fat Mush saying, New York or nothing. Welcome back, Anita. There's the second free throw. The second free throw will fall, ladies and gentlemen. So the score is now 55-72 with 6 minutes left to go. By the way, the Indiana Pacers are in the bonus, and they should take advantage of it. Indiana Pacers in the bonus. The basketball now in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks with it. A pass to the three-point line. Josh Hart shoots. Josh Hart no good, but Mikal Bridges gets the board. Here's a pass. There's a pass. There's the drive. Josh Hart feeds this one back to the corner. Shot clock down to 7. Mikal Bridges in trouble. Great rotational defense here by the Indiana Pacers. Josh Hart, though, will shoot the shot either way. The rebound by the Indiana Pacers. The pass, no good. It's stolen by the New York Knicks. And just like that, the Knicks get the ball back with a full 24 seconds. OG Anunoby lets it fly. No good. Looks like the basketball will be touched here by the Indiana Pacers. One official says out of bounds. It will be New York's ball. Another official says no, there's a foul here. Josh Hart commits the foul. It's Pacers ball. So, Indiana, over the back foul, by the way. If that was the case, this should be a couple of shots at the free throw line in the bonus. It will be. Benedict Mathurin goes to the stripe. So, 5:22 left to go, guys. Over the back fouls on a rebound. That sends them to the stripe in the bonus. So, Benedict Mathurin to shoot 2 right now. Let's bring up some stats for you guys. All right. Reg, thanks for checking in, my friend. Chair in memoriam, my former employer, Life Enrichment Gifts in Brooks, Columbia, Seattle. Late owner, Vicki Ann Williams, and Indian State, proud alumnus. Thanks for checking in, Reg. Cheers to you, my friend. Let's see. Pacers is too close to Packers. I don't like either. Go Knicks and bear down. By the way, the first free throw for Benedict Mathurin. By the way, I almost made this whole video New York Knicks versus Indiana Packers until I had to correct my title. 57-72. It's really funny. I almost told Christina that today when it happened. Brunson with the basketball. Brunson brings it up court. It's a 15-point lead. Guys, that lead is narrowing down now for the New York Knicks. They are up by 15, which is still respectable. But, hey, the Indiana Pacers, we know that they are likely to do the comeback thing here. A foul, and we are on the sideline now. We're going to get the inbound pass. 5:14 left to go. There's the inbound pass to Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. Brunson with it. Brunson, shake and bake. Brunson will drive. He kicks to the three-point line. The straightaway tray. No good. Josh Hart, ice cold. Benedict Mathurin gets the rebound here. Mathurin brings the basketball up court. Mathurin with it. He goes to the top of the screen. He's in trouble now. He has to pass to Nembhard. Nembhard, it's actually Halliburton. Halliburton feeds inside to Obi Toppin, gets the shot and the foul, and one. Stops the clock with 4:50 and one. Let's see if he can get the and one opportunity. All right, guys. So, we're live right now. My name is Mario. If you're new to the channel and you guys don't know who I am, my name is Mario. We've got about 1,100 people watching this live stream. If you guys want to help support this channel, you don't have to do anything financial. I never ask for money on this channel. What I do ask for is that you hit that like button. We want to get to 600 likes on every live stream. We were on a streak, and then we dropped the streak during the last game, so we didn't get 600 likes on the last game. I'd love to see if we can get there tonight, guys. If you are entertained and I've had your attention for at least 5 minutes, help a brother out, smash that like button, and let's keep growing. There's the shot under the rim here for the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges knocks that one down. Here are the Indiana Pacers coming back. They're down by 14. Tyrese Halliburton feeds inside to Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin starting to heat up. He knocks that one down. It is 62-74. 12-point game. Here's the basketball in the hands right now of Josh Hart. He slows down. Whistle comes in. Looks like we're going to get a foul off ball right now somewhere up on the top of the screen, like way up there. We had a foul. Nice to see you too, Matthias. Appreciate you, bro. Senor Folleto, what's up? Who am I supporting? I support my San Antonio Spurs. I said that the Indiana Pacers were my dark horse in this one, guys. Looks like right now there was a foul here, and that was enough to put us in the bonus. So Mitchell Robinson is at the free throw line. We might see the hack-a-shack happen again. We saw that happen in game one. Halliburton was doing it on purpose. That was doing it. Halliburton was hacking on purpose. He wrapped up Mitchell Robinson. The plan to foul Mitchell Robinson, a good one. He missed the first of his 2 free throws. In the first 10 games, guys, for Mitchell Robinson of the postseason, he made 11 out of 38 free throws. So he was shooting the basketball about 25% from the stripe. That does look good for this defensive play. By the way, both free throws no good for Mitchell Robinson. The hack-a-shack worked. Here's the pass forward. Here's the drive. Benedict Mathurin, a Euro step. He shoots, no whistle. There's the whistle. It's late, but it will be a foul against against Brunson, and Mathurin now goes to the stripe. 4:09 left to go. So we go back to the stripe, another foul the other side. Indiana Pacers go to the stripe, and it's Benedict Mathurin at the free throw line. Again, stats right above my head. We're going to see some players do that. Knicks should have paid Island Isaiah Hand. Isaiah. Got it. Knicks should have paid Isaiah and traded Robinson, says Felipe. Mathurin knocks down the first of the 2 free throws. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, that hack-a-shack worked out really well in the first 2 games here for the Indiana Pacers. Not so much in the last game, and they have actually pulled him from the court right now. So, looks like the Knicks don't want their liability at the free throw line on the court right now with 4:09 left to go on the third. This makes it a 10-point game if he can hit it, and he can. It's back to 10, guys. Indiana Pacers clawing their way back. They were down by 20. They were down by 20. This is the comeback kings right here, guys. They are a second-half team. Everybody who watches basketball knows this. And if you don't, you better recognize. Here's Jalen Brunson up off the glass. That's a beautiful shot for Jalen Brunson. Beautiful shot for Jalen Brunson. That falls, and the Indiana Pacers get the basketball back. Tyrese Halliburton with the basketball. He gets the screen. He drives. He kicks out to the baseline, actually. And here is Bryant. He passes back. A foul over on this end of the court. Looks like an illegal screen. It will be New York Knicks basketball. A turnover for the Indiana Pacers. Knicks ball. Okay. Knicks basketball after that foul right there. Still plenty of time left for both teams. Still plenty of times left for both teams. Carlisle is the best coach after Popovich retired. I think I could actually stand by that. I mean, I don't know, man. Steve Kerr really disappointed me this postseason. I would say Steve Kerr would be up there as well, but Carlisle definitely one of them. Here's the move, guys, and with the basketball now, Jalen Brunson in the New York Knicks. He passes to Josh Hart. Josh Hart not expecting the pass. He kicks to the three-point line. Shot clock inside of 5. There's the shot for Mikal Bridges, and boom! He knocks that one down. The score is 78-64. Tyrese Halliburton with the basketball. Subtract a minute and start the clock here. Here we go. A pull-up shot for Benedict Mathurin. It rattles the rim and doesn't go in. It is rebounded this time by the New York Knicks. Here is Jalen Brunson. Brunson lets it fly. Brunson knocks it down again. Jalen Brunson gets the bucket. Does he get the foul too? Oh my goodness. Wow. Jalen Brunson with the step-back tray. And he hits a man. There should have been a foul there. That easily could have been a 4-point play. I think it should be a 4-point play, honestly. Let's see what the officials say. So, New York Knicks answering back saying, hey, step back, homie. I added the points to the Pacers. I'm going to keep doing that because someone asked me to flip-flop these. 81-64. 81-64. So, New York Knicks now. Looking good. How are you guys doing out there? Hey-o! We need 30 more. Why did they sub everyone out? Does anyone know? I don't know. Maybe to bring them back in the fourth quarter? It's good for me, man. Honestly, I'm okay with it. Because if there's one more block today, I'm still good. But if Miles Turner gets another block, I'm boned. Let me take a quick look at my underdogs one more time. Oh, did he get it? No, we still good. If Miles Turner gets one more block, my parlay is done. Hacka Mitchell, I like. Kaboom shakalaka, says Kin Folk. Do y'all remember the movie Kazam? Do y'all remember the movie Kazam? The one with Shaquille O'Neal, and he's like the genie, and he makes it rain candy. That was a pretty cool one. Anyways, guys. Shack Attack, says Boris Bloom. Let's see. Let's ask another one here. Who was your greatest idol growing up? I'll tell you mine, man. I was a huge Steve Irwin fan. I loved The Crocodile Hunter, man. When that movie dropped, it was the one thing that I wanted for my birthday was to watch the Crocodile Hunter movie. And the Baja Man with like, who let the dogs out? All that stuff. Anyways. Two-Trans saying my father. Country saying my parents. Prepper saying Billy Idol was the greatest idol. Your idol growing up. Anybody have anyone else out there? They said that movie didn't exist. They said that Shazam didn't exist. Kazam definitely did. Kobe Bryant says steady. Let's see. I really need them to keep Siakam benched. That ain't a knife. You call that a knife? Let's see. Penny Hardaway, Steve Irwin for sure, says Robert Samora. John Elway, love it. I remember it, says Clifford. John Havlicek. Okay, that's a nice name drop, Disc Golf. How about them Celtics? Okay. Sheena saying God. Which one? The Christian God? The one of the many thousand gods that are out there? Which one? I don't worship idols, says AW. Nothing about worship. Jerry Garcia, says Jim. I wish I could grow a beard like him. My dad was a pro boxer. Definitely my hero. I don't know who Daryl Strawberry is, which is interesting. Let's see. The Larry Bird legend. Nuck and Futz says my mom. Jay Rojas says T-Mac. Charles Manson was my idol. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Steady saying Bill Cosby. Man, you guys are twisted. Owl on the Prowl. That makes more sense with the Hugh Hefner. Hugh Hefner I can get down with, bro. I can get down with. Jigsaw, I see you. X-Rays, the rapper from Sacramento. AW says Allah. A la verga, bro. Just kidding. All right, guys, here we go. Shot coming up right now. Someone said something to a friend of ours who was of Muslim faith, and he got pissed, bro. That's not something you joke about for sure, so my apologies for cracking that joke. Here we go, guys. Basketball in the front court here. Uh-oh. I lost my basketball. Basketball here for the new Indiana Pacers. The shot is no good. It is rebounded by the New York Knicks. There's the feed inside. Here's the shot. That shot is going to roll off the rim. It's good. And Achiuwa gets the shot to fall. He gets the and one opportunity. He goes to the stripe. Looks like 2:38 left to go. Man, all these fouls are going to slow this game down big time. Both teams in the bonus, all these are going to definitely. Tom Brady was mine. I can't lie, says Blueberry. Blueberry White, though. You don't know Daryl Strawberry? I don't. I know Blueberry. I don't know Daryl Strawberry. I don't know who Tino Martinez is either. Oh, Daryl Strawberry that played for the Angels, says Tutran. Deion Sanders, Allen Iverson, Gucci Mane was my idol. Okay. Mamba mentality, bro. That shot off the back of the rim, it is no good, and that extra and one opportunity not going to work out in their favor. Indiana Pacers with the basketball. Obi Toppin now has it. Obi goes in. Obi goes up. Obi no good. It is rebounded this time under the rim by Achiuwa. He passes this one to Wright. Wright with the basketball. Wright goes to the top. Right on the dribble. He passes to the bottom of the screen right now. He goes left, and it looks like McBride will pull up and shoot the mid-range jump shot. McBride buries the shot. The score is 86-64. It's a 12-point game. McConnell with it. TJ McConnell going to go into the paint, and it's stolen. Here's the break, the steal, the layup. It's no good. The layup is not there. Benedict Mathurin comes back with it. Obi Toppin feeds to Siakam. Siakam fouled clearly. Siakam hits the baseboard hard right there. Siakam hits the baseboard pretty hard. I hope that's matted well enough, but this does put us back at the free throw line. So Siakam to shoot 2. Here we go. King James says King Malik. Will Logia saying Keith Richards. Will Logia, are you a sprinter? I'm looking at your photo, bro. Are you a sprinter, man? That's cool. You're a competitive sprinter? That's pretty sweet, man. Let's see. Isa Vinci. Isa Vinci saying played for the Mets. Strawberry played for the Mets. They're gonna look at this one for a flagrant, guys. So they're gonna look at this one for a flagrant foul. We go to a quick commercial break. The score is 86-64. Indiana Pacers down right now. It's a score off, says Big Finn. Did I say 12-point game? I meant 18-point game. I meant 18-point game. The score is correct. It's not a 12-point game. It's an 18-point game. It's a 22-point game. Man, I cannot math. It's a 22-point game. I'm actually going to flip this back, dude. This thing screwed me up. It's done more harm than good for me. 64-86. I'm reading from top to bottom on my screen. I'm working from left to right. It's not a flagrant foul. Okay. All right, guys, so the flagrant foul, not going to be a flagrant. Siakam hit the baseboard pretty hard right there. Doesn't matter. He does still go to the stripe. The score is 64-86, and I was trying to do everything. I started watching in the first half, first time last night. I've never seen that many turnovers in my life, Cuñado. He says boosted. This is Boosted Wizzy. What up, Boosted? Welcome back, homie. He says, I watched you for the first time last night, and now today I'm like, well, damn. We'll never see that many turnovers in my life. Well, let's see what happens. All right, guys, both teams in the bonus. Pascal Siakam to shoot one here. 1:52 left to go. Siakam knocks down the first. The score is 65-86. Bob Dylan, my idol from Walter. Cancun for the Knicks. But why would you go to Cancun when you can go to the Dominican Republic? Second free throw. No good for Pascal Siakam. There is going to be a rebound here offensively for the Pacers. Pacers still with it. Siakam will drive. Siakam kicks to Mathurin. Mathurin goes up. Mathurin will be fouled. He will shoot, score, and one for the Indiana Pacers. So now he goes back to the stripe. Hey-o, what happened here? Let me close out all these extra tabs. Here's my underdog tab. Let's see if I can see my, let's refresh this. It's my underdog tab. I guess you guys don't care about that. Let's just go over here. Okay. All right, guys. Let's turn this off too. Basketball, looks like the shot was made by Benedict Mathurin. It's 68-86. 68-86, basketball in the hands of McBride. McBride kicks out to the Madison Square Garden Arena logo. The feed inside to Achiuwa, and it's almost stolen here. Shot clock down to 5. A shot for right from three-point land off the back of the rim. A rebound for Josh Hart. For Miles McBride. McBride with it. He goes to the right. He pulls up. He shoots. This one is no good. Another rebound, and it's going to be bobbled. It goes out of bounds off the hands. Off the hands of McConnell. The score, 68-86. Here we go. All right, guys, I need to get myself kind of readjusted here. I need to recalibrate my brain. Basketball in the hands right now of McBride. Of Bridges. Bridges will pull up and shoot the fadeaway. McConnell rebounds. McConnell coming back with it. We got about 55 seconds left to go in this first half. In this third quarter, basketball in the hands of Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin on the dribble. Mathurin not going to shoot. He passes to Siakam. Shot clock down to 10. Siakam a spin. He kicks to the three-point line. There's the shot for Shepherd. That's good! A big bucket for a young player. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks going to draw a foul right here with 35 seconds left to go. They go to the free throw line again. And now we've got a 15-point game. 15-point game with the fourth quarter, man. I'm not comfortable there if I'm the New York Knicks. I would not be comfortable if I was the New York Knicks. By the way, Indiana Pacers have 3 timeouts, 5 timeouts remaining for New York. Here we go at the free throw line. Looks like Josh Hart shoots the first. He scores. Makes it a 16-point game. Okay, guys. The Knicks will be gassed in the fourth quarter, says Tutran. Second free throw for Josh Hart. Josh Hart does knock that one down. It is 88-71. Basketball back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. Let's start the clock again. Here's Benedict Mathurin with it. Mathurin around the top. Mathurin in open space. He shoots. He scores. Benedict Mathurin gets 2 points back. We're still looking at a 15-point game right now with about 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Bringing the ball up court, we got McBride. McBride working on Mathurin. And we've got people getting up on their feet right now. We've got a standing ovation for the New York Knicks. Slowly working his way towards the bottom here. Passes to Mikal Bridges. Shot clock and game clock on the same par right here. There's the mid-range jump shot. Knocks it down. 1.8 left to go. There's the inbound pass and the full court shot. Doesn't matter. 90-73. It's a 17-point game. Uh-oh. Are they going to call a foul right here? They are going to look at it. Hey-oh. We might not be done with the third quarter. There's the inbound pass. There was a foul right away by Wright. And Charlemagne is saying it's a travel. Everyone rolling their hands saying travel. End of third quarter is what I see on my TV screen. Let's see if they are going to give the basketball. They are. Guys, they're going to call a travel there for the Indiana Pacers on the inbound pass. Are we? What's happening? Well, there's no action. The officials are reviewing the end of that quarter right now. Okay. Sorry, guys. Awkward silence. Who will win this series, Pacers or Knicks? This game looks like it's going in favor of the New York Knicks. They're just going to go ahead and end the third, I believe, guys. I believe they're just going to go ahead and end the third, which means fourth quarter to get started. Fourth quarter. Reset that one. 12 minutes on the clock. Go up to quarter number 4. Neither team is in the bonus anymore. And the score is 90-73. Okay. 1.3K watching, says Dustin. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today, man? Welcome one and all to this live stream. If you are a veteran of Football Nation, welcome back, guys. Y'all keep this channel alive. Hitting that thumbs up button keeps this channel alive. If you guys are enjoying this game so far, regardless. Okay. Nice. Well done, Robert. You were going to do what I was about to do. Hey, here we go. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, man. Now they're coming in. That's easy. Easy money, guys. 133.33 watching right now. We've got 354 likes on this video. Oh, that's rookie numbers. We're in the fourth quarter. Here we go, guys. There's the inbound pass. There's the shot. That is actually the end of the third quarter now. Shot no good for Brunson. How are we sitting at 355 likes? How is that possible? How many of you have been here for 5, 10, 15 minutes and you haven't even hit the button yet? Yo, come on. Okay. Only time I'm going to say it. The point is, guys, is that if we don't pump up the likes, if we don't pick up the subscribers, I won't be able to continue doing this. And if you are actually benefiting from this, it is a free channel. The last thing we would want is for this channel to disappear. We got to get those likes up to 600. We got to get those rookie numbers picked up. Or I could just sit there and do this. Not very cool, is it? Not very fun, is it? Not very fun, is it? So, that's my point. That's my point. If you'd rather, you know, this channel disappear, then that's fine. But otherwise, hey. All right, let's pop out this chat. See what's up with you guys. Here we go. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate that very much. All right, y'all. So, here we go. We are looking at the fourth quarter right now. Indiana Pacers versus New York Knicks. Knicks versus Pacers right now. Benedict Mathurin, 17 points. He's actually leading this team for the Indiana Pacers. Not what we were expecting out of anybody right here. Bad numbers for just about everyone on Indiana. They were kind of just sticking around and not doing anything. So, New York Knicks, very different story. Jalen Brunson, 30 points today. Karl-Anthony Towns with 19. Mikal Bridges with 10. The starters getting their numbers right now. Even Mitchell Robinson, who started today, and OG Anunoby have some pretty good numbers at this point. So, anyways, what the Hallie, says AW. Yeah, guys, Halliburton with 6 points today. He went, take a look at this. Tyrese Halliburton in game one had a triple-double. Tyrese Halliburton in game one had a triple-double. He had 30 points, 15 assists, 12 rebounds. Today, Tyrese Halliburton has 6 points, 1 rebound, and 5 assists. A terrible day. And the New York Knicks made some obvious adjustments, some pretty big adjustments there. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking the Indiana Pacers feel like they know they could win this series, and they are just kind of gingerly kind of running around left and right now. Appreciate you, Rayzilla. You are. That's very different. No worries. I only like Spam and eggs for breakfast, says Peter Hom. You catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, says Crumb Dumps. That's true. And you've stumbled into a pot of honey today, ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time watching this channel. All right, guys, here we go. That being said, there was some interesting psychological thing that was talking about, like, if you find $100, let's call that honey, and we'll call losing $100 vinegar, you would be way more impacted by losing that $100 than if you had found that $100. Yeah, finding $100 is cool, but you would be hurt more by losing that same $100 than you would be impressed by finding that $100. That's why fear-mongering works so well. Here we go, guys. There's the pass to Karl-Anthony Towns. He feeds inside to Anunoby. Anunoby to Shamet. Shamet will pull up and shoot the two-point shot. It rattles the rim. Shamet knocks it down. It's 92-73. 11 minutes and 38 seconds left to go. It's a 19-point game. Is there a way back in it for the Indiana Pacers? Siakam feeds inside. There will be a foul. Mathurin is hacked. He goes to the stripe, stops the clock with 11:31. 11 minutes and 31 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. I found 100 at the thrift store once. I found 100 at the bar. Of course, it was rolled up and in the bathroom on the back of the toilet stall. Just a nice tight roll. I could only imagine what that $100 bill was rolled up for. Here we go, guys, at the free throw line. That shot is good. Knocks that one down. 1:31 left to go. There was another time when I was living in Buenos Aires. I'll never forget this. And there was another time that I was walking down the streets of Buenos Aires, and, like, I literally just saw a money trail on the ground. And I, like, picked up, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Like, literally all the way to the bar that I was working at. Like, I picked up, like, $130 over, like, 3 blocks. Someone, I guess, just robbed a bank. I don't know. I'll never forget that. That was wild. All right, guys, 11:31 left to go in this basketball game. Both free throws are good. Let's start the clock. Basketball now in the hands of the New York Knicks. Here is a dribble. Showing off the moves right now. McBride goes to the left. McBride will drive. McBride in trouble. Kicks this one out to Anunoby for 3! Anunoby hits the three-point shot. OG being an OG. Here's the drive. McConnell will shoot. McConnell knocks it down. TJ McConnell answers back with a 2-point shot of his own. Here we go, guys. Bringing the basketball up court. Now we've got, is that Hart? It's McBride. No, it's Hart. Hart with it. Both McBride and Hart have headbands on right now. The Dusty Attic upgraded to touchdown. Let's go, Dusty Attic. Appreciate you, sir. A little spin move here. A layup off the glass. That shot is no good. Karl Anthony Towns will miss. Here's the transition. Here's the move. The kick to the three-point line. Goes inside. Doesn't like it. It is Miles Turner. Miles Turner going to lose the basketball. He's under the rim, and it's now in the hands of Josh Hart. Josh Hart comes up with the steal. Hart kicks to the three-point line. It's stolen by Siakam. Siakam comes back with it. Siakam passes to Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin shoots. Mathurin scores. 79-95, a 16-point game with 10 minutes left to go. Anything can happen. Dusty Attic, let's go, bro. Appreciate you, Dusty. All right, guys, basketball in the hands right now behind the back for McBride. McBride to the top of the screen. McBride with it. He goes towards the straightaway here. He feeds inside to Cat. Cat is fouled, and we go to the stripe. Okay. 448. We're climbing, guys. We're climbing. We got to get to 600, but we will work on our way there. Let's stop the clock. Stop the clock with 9:52. Let's bring up the stat board for you guys so y'all can see this. Hey-o. So take a look at this, guys. Karl Anthony Towns today has 20 points, 11 rebounds, a double-double for him as well. So he's got a double-double. Benedict Mathurin on the other side has 21 points for the Indiana Pacers. Towns shoots the first free throw, and he misses here. Man, Miles Turner hit Karl Anthony Towns on the face right there. Yeah, what's a 304? I don't know what a 304 is. Second free throw is good for Karl Anthony Towns. He knocks that one down. The score is now 96-79. 17-point game. Let's turn off the stat board, grab our basketball, bring the ball up court, start the clock once again. A lot of things that have to happen to keep this scoreboard moving. Here we go, guys. McConnell is under the rim. McConnell in trouble. He loses the basketball off his own shoe. It goes out of bounds, and Shamet, you can see him saying, yeah, give it up for me and my defense right now. I found $40 on my honeymoon in a convenience store lying on the ground in front of an ATM. We used it for some nice dinners. Hey, all right, KC. Type 304 into a calculator. Why? What does 304 mean? Oh, upside and turn it upside down. I see what you're saying. Type 304 into the calculator and turn it upside down. It's like boobies, but it says ho. All right, guys, here's the move. There's the shot for OG for 3. It's no good and rebounded by McConnell. McConnell passes this one to the top of the screen. We move. There's a pull-up shot, no good. He passes this one to McConnell. McConnell with it. McConnell feeds this one inside to Siakam. Siakam will drive up the baseline. Siakam will lay it up and in, and the score is now 81-96. Back to 15 points with plenty of time left to go. A 15-point game. There's the feed over to the right-hand side. OG Anunoby with it. OG, full court defense now for the Indiana Pacers, something we haven't seen this game. They've been playing. Guys, I will say this. For game 1s, 2, and 3, Indiana Pacers were playing full court defense the entire time. This time, they're definitely not doing that. They are now, but it's a little late in the game. The basketball stolen away from McConnell. New York Knicks with it. Here's the pass, the feed, a full head of steam going up for it. A steal, never mind. And it's going to be stolen. And now it's back in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, a pass. Miles Turner, pass to the three-point line. The three-point shot, swish. Walker with a three-point shot for Indiana. Here we go. Basketball in the hands of McBride. Timeout will be called here by the New York Knicks. Time to talk things over. 8:04 left to go. New York Knicks, now they're up by just 12. They were down by 22, and now they're down by 12. What a run. 8:04 left to go in this basketball game. 8:04 in this basketball game. I think Mario needs a nap. A million bands, bro. Yeah. Pacers are a stamina team. Lionheart saying, here we go. Here we go. So, we're close, guys. We're close. Our goal for today was to get to 32,000. That's not happening today, but I think we can get to 31.9. That's okay. Tutran, see you later. Exactly. Pacers are a stamina team. They are, man. They sure are. Uh-oh, says Dredsky. What up, Mr. Fox? What'd the Fox say? I just heard Victor Wembanyama is over 7'6". Can somebody confirm this news? That's facts. No, that's not facts. Over 7'6". I thought you said 6'7". My dyslexia got the best of me. Okay, good seeing you, Eric. Nap love. Would love a nap. That does sound good. But at this time, it's not nap, it's bedtime. Holly, what's up? Too much party and tomfoolery in New York, says Tutran. Man, it's not over yet, man. But I miss Victor Oladipo, says Richard Martin. But Indiana can't sleep because I remember Cavaliers with Warriors. They came back and won. That's true, Lewis. That is true, Lewis. No, he's 7'2". That's still tall enough. That's what I'm saying. Rayzilla, thank you for fact-checking. Shout out to our boy Rayzilla. What up, Ray? Hey, dude, you ready for football season again? You ready to see your Steelers do their thing, bro? Rayzilla is our resident Steelers fan. He's here all the time. Best channel on the net, says Owl on the Prowl. Lemonhead with the dab. What up, Lemonhead? Let's let mods do the modding. Narcs. Says Eric. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, I'm so freaking ready for football season, says Sam. Skull Vikings. Lemonhead saying Raiders. Hallie, finals appearance. It's possible. Oof, I'm late, says Kalan Rose. You're good, Kalan. Akuna Matata. Welcome back. Blitzburg season is coming. Better prepare. Dude, who even is your quarterback now? Mason Rudolph? And I'm not trying to trigger you, Ray, but for real, who is your quarterback right now? Because if you go in there with Mason Rudolph, you're going to get the brakes beat off of you. Oh, that's gross. There's like 3 gnats in this beer. Ugh. Yuck. All right. GPB. Green Bay Packers. HTTR. HTTR? Yo no sé. The ghost of Roethlisberger, says Tutran. There's some photos of Wemby suggesting a late growth spurt. I don't believe it. 7'3" without shoes makes him around 7'5". Who has 2-inch heels? He's not wearing heels on the court, David. There's no way you get 2 extra inches from your Jordans. I'd wear Jordans if I got 2 extra inches out of that. All right, guys, let's go back to it. Waiting for the inbound pass. There's the inbound pass to Jalen Brunson. Brunson with it. Brunson goes to the bottom. He's at the wing here at the bottom of the screen. Brunson working against, looks like Walker. And Walker and Brunson get wrapped up. We're going to get a jump ball right here. Brunson and Walker wrapped up. 7:53 left to go. Here we go. 7:53. Have you seen a Wemby? I have. Wemby is 7'3", if you don't believe me. No, I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that he's not 7'3". I'm just saying that who has 2-inch lifts in their NBA shoes? S shoes, what, like Skechers? Here we go, guys. There's the feed. Here's Miles Turner. Miles Turner shoots the three. Miles Turner, no good. Rebounded by Josh Hart. Josh Hart brings the basketball up. There's the pass. Looks like Brunson with it. Brunson still up by 12. There's the pass to Cat for three. No good. Rebounded this time by the Indiana Pacers. There's the pass. Looks like Walker will stay on the court. He gives this to Halliburton. Halliburton backs up. Halliburton with it. He passes to the wing. He feeds this one inside. Miles Turner not going to be able to wrap up that basketball. 7:19 left to go. Look, whether Wemby is 7'3", 7'2", 7'4", Victor Wembanyama hasn't played a basketball game since February, and he still has the most blocks in the NBA. That includes playoffs. Here we go, guys. Here's the move. Here's the drive. He goes up. He will shoot. Josh Hart gets the foul, and one. That's the bucket and the foul. 98-84. It's a 14-point game. Hit the like button, says G-Reg. Okay. So I'm actually reading something right now. Basketball in the front court here. My apologies. NBA shoes on average give you 1 inch of lift on average. Of course, if you need it, if you're Spud Webb or something like that, if you're Muggsy, then yeah, you would need the extra lift. Tyrese Halliburton shoots. It's no good. He wants the foul. He doesn't get it. Here's Jalen Brunson. Brunson with it. Brunson at the three-point line. Brunson at the three-point line. He will drive. He's stopped immediately by Nembhard. He backs up again. There's the screen. Doesn't work. There's the feed inside to Mitchell Robinson. Actually, to Bridges. I don't know how I got those two mixed up. Josh Hart will get the pass and the shot is good. Okay, timeout called. The score is 100-84. It's a 16-point game with 6:21 left to go. Let's close this out. Okay, I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Okay. 1.5K viewers hit that button. Appreciate that, Dontellis. That is correct. We only need 5 more right now. Daniel saying, I'm going to go play some chess. This game is over. I'll tell you, this game is not over so long as the Indiana Pacers are out there playing right now. As long as the Indiana Pacers have Tyrese Halliburton, even though he has 6 points right now in the final 6 minutes of this game, he could easily put up another, 12 points and get to 20. That doesn't math. That's 18. But you know what I mean? The pot is almost boiling, says G Nice. Who won trivia? Nobody. I mean, we had a couple of people right there. So Saiyaman was 7'3.5". Had a little bit above average shoe to protect his feet. Makes him around 7'5", and it doesn't matter. He's still dunking and blocking everyone. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Because if everyone else also is wearing this, he's the only person in the NBA wearing those shoes, I doubt it. Everybody then would be an inch taller, so you might as well negate it. You know what I mean? It's a 16-point game. 10 possible Halliburton, says Leola. Far from over, folks. I'm with you, Dusty Attic. Pacers will lose today, says Yafus. I don't know, man. I don't know. Pacers, 50% there to win the series. 53% you guys are saying. Just say Kareem, says Saul. LeBron or Curry in their primes? Thor Hammer asked the question. Bron for sure. LeBron for sure. I know, Derby. Derby left a comment, and Derby says Halliburton only has 6 points. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Farshad, I see you, my friend. So, what's going on, guys? I'm going to get up on my feet to finish this game. We're not going to sit down for the rest of it. Even if I want to, I think it's time to get up on our feet. What you think? Okay. How many of you guys had to work today? Tomorrow's Friday, baby. Tomorrow's Friday. So a lot of us had to work today. I'm working right now. This is my job full-time officially. Not just live streaming, but creating content. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, you should definitely check out my Dallas Cowboys video. I've got one for the Dallas Cowboys. I've got one already for the Las Vegas Raiders. I've got one for the Baltimore Ravens. I've got one for the Denver Broncos so far. Those are the only ones that I have for this season, I believe. There might be one more in there. I'm working right now on a Seattle Seahawks video. I've got a slam piece on the Buffalo Bills. Sorry, Buffalo Bills. I've also got a slam piece against the Kansas City Chiefs. Sorry, Kansas City Chiefs. Something tells me you guys ain't going to make it to the playoffs this year, but I could be crazy. Can you do a video for the Indianapolis Colts? That's literally the first one on my list right now, Derby. That's literally, I wrote it down right there. Colts is the one we're working on next. So, yes. I am working on that one. I'm working on the 49ers, and we're working on the Falcons and Vikings as well. But those videos don't make themselves. I got to write the script, so I'm still writing scripts right now, and then we got to record, and then we got to edit, and then we got to publish. So there's a whole process, and I can't do it without you guys. So I appreciate y'all watching this live stream, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Tyrese Halliburton with the basketball. It's going to be a almost turnover here. Mathurin kicks to the three-point line. That shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Brunson. Brunson feeds this one over to Mikal Bridges. Bridges brings the basketball up court. Bridges with the ball in his hand. He's going to take his time right now. He passes this to Brunson. Brunson goes to the bottom, and this time has to get rid of it. Back to Brunson. Back and forth action. 5:48 left to go. Here's Jalen Brunson taking every second off the clock right now. Here's Mikal Bridges. He pulls up and shoots. Bridges knocks down the shot. It's a good one, man. Let's add a little bit of time here. All right, guys. Basketball now in the hands. Over here, a move under the rim, getting wrapped up. Benedict Mathurin will be fouled right now. I don't think he was shooting, but he was fouled. Let me pull this up a little bit. Working now, says Sheena Scott. Appreciate you, Sheena. We have to do a Raiders game. I will be doing a lot of Raiders games, man. Guys, the schedule for week 1 is the schedule for the NFL is already out. I will be covering in week 1. What is happening here? Well, we'll get to that to the next dead ball. Basketball in the hands of the New York Knicks after a missed shot right here. We'll talk about football in just a moment, guys. Here is Jalen Brunson with the basketball. Brunson with it. He's backing down them hard. He sees the lane open up. He feeds to Josh Hart. Josh Hart kicks to Anunoby. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Towns lets it fly. Towns for 3. No good. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton, full court pass. Siakam gonna pull up and shoot off the glass. Pascal Siakam knocks it down. 86-102. It's a 16-point game right now. Mikal Bridges with it. Bridges going to take his time. Tyrese Halliburton puts his hands up. He passes this one over to Towns. Towns lets it pass to Brunson. Brunson will shoot. Brunson with a swish right there. 104-86. 18-point game. 104-86. Halliburton to Siakam. Siakam, a little spin move here. Siakam, a spin move there. He goes up and he shoots that off the glass. The shot, no good. It will be rebounded by the New York Knicks. Siakam just now getting up off the court, but the basketball's already at the three-point line over here for OG Anunoby. Anunoby. He got the block. Miles Turner got the block. Should have been a foul right there, but they called that a block. Here we go. Mathurin goes. Mathurin shoots. Mathurin scores. That'll be the third block for Miles Turner, and that cooks my parlay. That's okay. $88-104. Here we go, guys. Josh Hart passes this one to Brunson. Brunson with it. He goes to the top of the screen. He kicks it to Josh Hart. Josh Hart with it. He kicks back to Brunson. Brunson behind the back. Almost gets stripped. He passes this one inside. It's stolen by the Indiana Pacers. Here's Indiana coming back with it. The feed to Siakam. Siakam under the rim. Siakam shoots. He scores, but the officials are waving it off, saying no, no, no. Used to be a Cowboys fan. Took me about 7 years of hard work, but it's been about 5 years since I've said us or even cared about them, says David. Oof. Well, I'll let you know, David. This is my team. I am a Dallas Cowboys fan. I do wear the chain during the games. I also wear my jersey during the games. It's the one time that I don't wear a tie and a shirt, a button-down, is during my Cowboys games. If you're a Cowboys fan, smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We got 3:36 left to go. Stop the clock. 3:26 left to go in this basketball game, and I think Indiana may pull starters. I don't know, but we do go to a commercial break, and it looks like we hit the 31.9. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Sounds like a casual Cowboy fan, says CMC later. Big Lou, what up? I'm done with Hallie, man, he says. You're done with Halliburton? Why? Stats tell you that the Pacers are throwing this one. I agree, man. It's kind of the same as Game 3 for the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. All right, guys, this is what I was going to do. We have a timeout right now. Just so y'all know, if the Knicks win this game, the next game will be Saturday, and then Game 7 will be on Monday. If the Knicks win, we will have a game on Saturday. I will be off tomorrow. I will not be streaming tomorrow. There are no basketball games. I'm not going to just magically pull out a hockey game or anything like that out of my rear. That's just not going to happen. So, no basketball tomorrow. Game 6 will be Saturday if needed. This game's not over with 3:26 left, but it feels kind of over. It's a 16-point game right now. Game 7, if needed, will be Monday. This is Game 5 right now. The Indiana Pacers lead the series 3-1. And if they sleep on New York, New York could do to them. New York could do to them. We don't even need to look at that. But I will bring this up later, guys. Indiana Pacers, by the way, NFL Week 1 schedule. I've got it right here. If you want to win $100, we got pick'ems for you guys on my website. You can make your picks now, and you can change them later. Basketball in the hands of the Indiana Pacers. By the way, the website is pinned to the top of the chat. Tyrese Halliburton lets it go. He shoots, he scores. It is 90-104. It's a 14-point game. Here is Josh Hart. Hart with the basketball. New York Knicks with 2 timeouts remaining. And it looks like there's going to be a foul right there. 3:07 left to go. Indiana Pacers with 2 timeouts as well. Okay. I see you guys, my Dominican brothers. We got 1,500 to party tomorrow with this parlay. Brunson Town Oilers baseball game went over. Let's go, Lewis. All right, guys, waiting for the inbound pass. There it is. Basketball in the hands right now of Mikal Bridges. He passes this one over to Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns to Brunson. Brunson backs up. Brunson feeds to the corner. Here's Mikal Bridges. He looks like he wants the lane. He passes to the three-point line. Anunoby for 3. No good. A rebound here. Looks like a sideline effort, an extra effort here. It's an offensive rebound for the New York Knicks. Here's Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns goes up. He is fouled. He gets the friendly roll and one. New York. The New York Knicks get the and one opportunity there. The bucket and the foul with 2:44 left to go. 2:44 left to go in this one. Good contact there. Karl-Anthony Towns draws the foul. Here is the stat board for you guys over on this side. Where my Knicks fans at? If you're a Knicks fan, drop your basketballs. If you're a Knicks fan, drop your basketballs right now. I see you, Mike Cruz. Go New York, go New York, says Juan. ¿Qué onda, Juan Soto? Juan Soto 22. I see you, country. I see you, Javier. What up, Whack Bloomberg? We're at the free throw line right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's 106-90. Halliburton coming off the court right now. Shout out to y'all. Stanley with the basketball. Javier, te veo, Dominicano. ¿Qué onda? Dominicano soy. Garfield, I see you, bro. That shot for Towns. Hola, mi gente, ¿qué onda? Mi nombre es Mario Manuel y es un placer para estar aquí con ustedes hoy. Mira, aquí estamos, Indiana Pacers. They shoot. Pacers no good. A rebound by Josh Hart. I see all those basketballs. Nautical Mile. Aika, Saul, what's up? Jason Morgan, I see you with the basketball. Vicky Adams, let's go. Here we go, guys. The pass to the bottom of the screen. The feed to the corner. OG Anunoby doesn't like it. A fastball inside. An additional pass to Towns. And my Dominican brother from another mother gets the dunk right there. Here we go. Here's the move. Here's the pass, and right now Shepard passes to Nembhard. Nembhard backs up. He shoots the tray. Nembhard off the back iron, no good. Another rebound here. 2 minutes left to go. That'll be easy. This game is basically over, guys. New York Knicks up by 18 points with 2 minutes left to go in this basketball game. This will likely be a win for New York. I don't see it happening any other way. What up, ML Harris? I see you, my friend. There's a three-point shot for Brunson, just to add insult to injury. An offensive rebound by Cat, and then a shot that's no good. Here is Obi Toppin with it. Obi passes this one over. Here's a three-point shot and an air ball there by Walker. It goes, woo, out of bounds with 1:28 left to go. So this basketball game is just about over. Brandon saying Spanish. Espanol. That's interesting. It's like the one game that Ben Stiller isn't there. He must just be bad luck. Go Knicks in 7, says Drake. I see you, Juan Soto. Vernice. Reg saying howdy, howdy, ho. Howdy, 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 hi. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? It's bitter rap, says OB. Have you heard the word? What's the word, Bird? We got to 31.9 tomorrow. We won't be going up to 31. We won't be getting to 32, but hopefully the day after tomorrow we can get to 32. It will be interesting to see after the new videos I released if we can get any more subscribers between now and then. Hopefully we can get a viral video that drops. Go check out my Dallas Cowboys video, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Feel free to roast me in the chat. Feel free to roast me in the chat, but beware, I do clap back. Shout out to Vanetta. What's up, Vanetta? Centium, where you at? I don't know. Elaine, I see you out there. We got Brian that checked in. Que lo que, papi? Dice, que lo que onda, mi gente? Que onda, mi gente? Kuriki takatit. Instantly subscribed. Nice, says Georgina. Thank you, Georgina Papa. All right, guys, 1:28 left to go. By the way, just to spice things up, the New York Knicks are also in the bonus. Basketball about to be inbounded here. My favorite team is the San Antonio Spurs, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, I'm just moving this around right now. There is no action on the court. I moved the basketball on my own. Basketball's on the baseline. All right, guys, there's the inbound pass. Bridges, McBride brings the basketball up court. McBride with it. McBride crossing half court. 1:21 left to go. There's the pass to Hart. Hart with the basketball. The feed out to the left-hand side, and it looks like Achiuwa will back up. Achiuwa will drive. He goes up. He shoots. No good. A rebound under the rim by the Indiana Pacers, and now Nembhard brings the basketball up court. 1:01 left to go. Nembhard will drive. Nembhard kicks to the three-point line. There's the three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Shepard. Shepard with it. Cross-court pass. The feed inside, and it looks like there will be a foul right here. That stops the clock with 48 seconds left to go. It's time to unwrap It's been a wrap, and it's New York, baby. Let's go. For a second, I thought the Globetrotters were doing the weave. All right, guys, we had a foul. It was a loose ball foul, or an off, not a shooting foul, just a regular common foul. 48.3 left to go. Andrew Nembhard to inbound the basketball. Nembhard inbounds this one, and it's stolen immediately by New York. New York should just take their time. They're not gonna. Josh Hart goes up. He is fouled. Josh, just let it happen, bro. Josh Hart, there's the foul. 42.9. We'll call it 43. He goes to the free throw line. Here are the stats, guys. For those of you who needed this for your parlays today, you can see all the players on the court right now. We've got Walker, Shepard, Nembhard, Bryant, and Furphy. For the Pacers. Pacers tapped out. Pacers have tapped out. By the way, Pacers are also in the bonus now. Bro, says OB to Beast. Great to have all of you guys in here. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As a Cavs fan, I am satisfied, says Javier Escobar. A wee bit disappointed in the Pacers tonight. It's okay, Rhonda. You can't win them all. First free throw does fall for New York, hoping for the closeout, but at least the Pacers have a chance to close out at home now instead of on the road. Josh Hart's second free throw, no good. Let's turn this off. Start the clock. 40 seconds left to go. Looks like there was a foul there. Are we going to go back to the stripe? Why are we fouling, guys? This game is over. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. This game is done. New York Knicks fans, congratulations on your win today. Be sure to hit that like button. Luis Garcia saying, I win 1,500 today. Let's go. Congratulations, my friend. Well done. Well done. Well done. First free throw does go down here for the Indiana Pacers. That means we will have another trivia quiz. I got 2 days to come up with a new trivia quiz for the New York Knicks and the Pacers. That's the second shot. Shepard knocks down both right here, 92-109. 92-109. Basketball now in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks with it. Here we go. All right, guys. McBride going to hang on to the basketball. We got about 25 seconds left to go. There's the feed inside, the fastball pitch, guys. We don't even need this anymore. This is done. Let's start the clock. 15 seconds left to go. Thank you guys so much for helping this channel grow. Thank you guys so much for supporting. New York Knicks will score there as well. It's 94-111, guys. This game is just about done. Final 15 seconds. New York Knicks will hold. This will be the final score. So, game over, ladies and gentlemen. New York Knicks will win this one. We will now end up with a Game 6. Game 6. Indiana going to go down to 3-2. We're going to have a 2-3 right now. That is your final score for today. New York Knicks win 111. Let's just make this look nice and clean. That is your final. None of this matters anymore. Here we go. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much for watching. You sticking around to ask questions? I'm here. I'll answer a few questions for you guys. Anybody got any questions? By the way, I did want to bring this up for those of you guys who like football. For my friends who like football, y'all, take a look at this. These are the games that I will be covering in week 1. We are doing a $100 giveaway every week this football season. If you want a chance to win some money, subscribe to the channel. If you want to actually take a whack at winning the money, go to my website, www.footballnationusa.com, and make your picks. Guys, make your picks. It's free to play. You don't have to drop a dime to play, and I will pay you out of my own pocket $100 if you can get all of these right. If we have multiple people who get all of them right, which is very unlikely, there are tiebreaker rules out there. Tiebreakers, we can only have one winner. We can only have one winner, so there we go. And I do need to disclaim, I need to clear up the disclaimer here as well, that if we do have two people who get all of them right and they all get the numbers as well, I actually have the exact time for when you guys made your picks. The first person who made their picks will get the advantage there. So I do need to clarify that on my thing. But yes, let's see. Any questions out here? Do you think the Pacers or Knicks matches up better with OKC? Pacers. OKC would crush the New York Knicks. The Knicks have no defense, and I honestly think the Pacers gave up the game today. I can't use my debit card till 7:25. You won't need it. You won't need it because, again, it's not a gambling at all, man. All you got to do here, I'll show you. Let's walk you through it. Let's literally walk you guys through this here and show y'all what that would look like. So if you go to my website, footballnationusa.com, right? Let's shrink this all down. I'm literally going to show you guys how simple it is. Oh, come on. Okay. All you got to do is click right here, man. You see this where it says Week 1 Pick'ems? You click on that, and it will take you here. You can then see all of the picks. It is, again, absolutely free. And you make your picks right here. Eagles, Cowboys. I took the Dallas Cowboys. Chiefs, Chargers. I don't know, maybe take the Chargers for this one. I'm feeling it. Dolphins, Colts. I'll take the Colts. I'll take the Steelers here. What else? Who else we got? Panthers, Jaguars, garbage. I don't know. You guys make your picks. You get the point, right? You get the point? All you got to do is go out here, fill these out, and then at the end, after you've made all your picks, guys, it tells you all the rules right here. $100 cash prize. I will Venmo you guys or Cash App you, whatever works. Here's the tiebreaker. What is the total number of points that will be scored in Week 1? Example, 218 points. So Here are all the rules, all the conditions, all of that stuff. This is just cover your ass kind of stuff, and then you sign up right there. You're all good to go. Here's the website, www.footballnationusa.com, guys. It'll take you over here. By the way, we are doing more stuff as well. At the bottom of the screen, you can actually see all of my all of the videos that I dropped. This is one of them right here, the new Dallas Cowboys video. But all of my content is out here, guys. You can see all of it on my website. So check it out. www.footballnationusa.com. Sign up for the email list if you'd like to, guys. Check out the contacts. Check out the support. Anyways, that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Another question right here. Mario, in Pacers versus OKC final, what team would have home court advantage? It would be OKC. What team had a better win-loss record this season? It would also be OKC. OKC, insanely good. I truly enjoyed your commentary. Thank you, Farshad. Appreciate you, sir. Have a good night, Javier. Thank you. Indiana wants to win at home for their fans. I agree so, Boston. They also want to sell a few more tickets, huh? Good night, ladies and gentlemen. So free to bet to win $100? Yeah. Tutran, it's free. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. So dinner plans, we're actually making Asian food tonight. What's your restaurant tomorrow? What restaurant tomorrow? That's a good question. Christina and I really like wings. We also really like Chester Burger here in San Antonio. We might go to Chester Burger tomorrow. We're going to have to, wherever we go, you know, as new parents, we can't go to bars anymore, right? We've got an infant unless my mom decides to babysit for us, which she would gladly do that. But anyways, it's still a little too young right now at 6 weeks old. We still want to stick around with him. Anyways, yeah, guys, free to play. Go sign up on my website there. Click the button, fill out the form. Absolutely free to play. I'm giving out $100 every single week for 18 weeks. That's $1,800 that I'm giving out this year. So, all right, guys. Well, then, that's it. I actually bartended at the rodeo, Dwayne, and we call them calf fries here. They call them calf fries instead of Rocky Mountain oysters. Anyways, y'all have a great night, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday. We are off from Football Nation. Have fun tomorrow. Have fun on Friday night. I will see you on Saturday for Game 6, Pacers versus Knicks. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mario Manuel. You've been watching Football Nation. Until next time, let's effing go. Peace out.